Welcome to Audio Dungeon. I'm your host, Tony Hansen, joined by the rest of the Audio Dungeon crew, Damian Scro, Brooke Armstrong, Dan Isgro, and Phil Castellano. But wait, everyone is dressed up as something else. What are they? What are you guys?
I'm Future Marty.
Future Marty McFly.
Indiana Jones.
Oh.
Rubius Agrid at your service. Happy birthday, Harry. I'm Scully.
I like Scully.
And Brooke, who are you also?
I'm also Robert Baratheon.
And who are you also?
I'm also John
Say it.
Barry.
And who are you also?
And I'm also Knight's Tale's dad, Heath Ledger's dad from A Knight's Tale.
Yes.
And feel free to, send
Yeah,
us more
feel free to comment.
suggestions as to what character Brooke might be portraying tonight. Feel
Yeah.
free.
Yeah.
Feel free to send more suggestions.
A mud pie eater.
There you go. It's getting worse now. Let's stop it there.
I mean, like a pie eater.
Oh,
You
okay.
mean like a chocolate,
Okay, goodbye.
like a
Let me pull out my
You like-
Japanese
I
fan,
feel like you were
which
like-
goes perfectly with my outfit.
you're in like a chocolate brownie eating contest or
Yes,
something like
yes,
that.
that's what I
Like
The
meant.
longer I look at it, the better it gets.
or like a
I'd like to welcome also to the show Richard Wild and Charles Morrison. As always.
What
Guys,
she
who gets
said.
dressed up? What's up? Just us?
But of course, we didn't get the memo.
You guys look horrifying. Your costume.
Wait a second. Richard is dressed as Charles.
And Charles
Oh
is
my
Yep.
God. That's amazing.
This
Do that.
this is present Richard. That's future Richard.
Exactly.
Oh,
That makes sense.
That's scary.
amazing.
Amazing, guys. And of course, I am a Rainbow Nebula.
Ooh.
Right.
Rainbow Nebula.
So happy.
Over here, I only like chocolate.
You were a rainbow, Harry. Okay, so welcome to the show, guys. Happy Halloween, guys. It's been a while for us. And we are now today on episode 2 of season 3. It is titled Nether Ever.
Never ever.
Nether ever?
Never ever.
Nether again.
Yeah, I knew this was coming.
Ever.
Really?
Yeah, I did.
Well, okay.
Mhm.
Really?
Well, I mean, everyone did. You know, the Nether is down there. It's a part
That's
of what's happening.
That's why
That's
I'm
why we're
here.
here.
And I'm here.
So that's like rolling a die and saying, "I knew this was coming." Like we roll dice in the show.
I feel like you're using the Nether as our final destination in this.
Oh man,
Like,
that
like,
doesn't, that doesn't bode well.
Please tell me more.
like there's not.
Never have I
Never
ever.
you mind. Never you mind. Never you
Tell me
mind.
more about what you're thinking.
Pardon me.
I always need ideas for the game. Tell me more.
Y'all are rushing to the Nether. Y'all have been avoiding the dark for years.
Point.
That's true. The Nether is literally the void of nil space, and they're like so excited about it. But the dark, no.
Yeah.
No one a part of that.
So the thing is, they're scared of the dark, but they're not scared of the nether.
Right. We have to solve this now, Dan. Come on. We have to be comfortable. You're not comfortable. Dan.
I'm very uncomfortable.
So what do you want to do here?
I don't know.
You're gonna have
Just
to
put
take
it-
the
just
hat
put it
off
on top.
eventually.
Put the
No, I mean like, put the hat on top. And work it out.
no, I can't.
No, the head
Too,
top of the
it's too
headphones.
fitting.
No, the hat's gonna have to just be on the table or something. I think.
Yeah,
Can't,
I'm going to have to
wire-
ditch the
The
hat.
wire's hanging on the.
No,
Oh, that's much better. Much better.
Can you hang the hat on the edge of your laptop?
I mean, eventually I'm just going to have to, not wear the hat, I think.
Yeah.
That's what we're talking about here, but let's see. I do.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you can't see my prop. I have another prop over here.
Hold it up.
Put that on your head.
Ooh.
Yeah.
There you go.
Love it. Love it.
you needed to have a chain for that one, Dan, so you could wear it around your neck.
Yeah, like
Yes.
Marion.
Yes.
Okay, well, so guys, let's get started in the show. Last week on Audio Dungeon,
Last episode.
you guys went back to Arcane City in the last episode of season 2, and now here we are. Well, before in season 3, episode 1, you guys returned. You went down on the ropes, and you met an interesting character in a vampire who seems to be sort of apothecary and seems to have hurt himself. He's lost his memory partially, and he's been sent um, by the Citadel apparently. And he's venturing with you and is traveled with you to this towards this episode where he's still with you right now. You guys encountered him below your airship, and you guys ran inside, and you were running from vampire in the area. You guys went towards the shaft, the elevator shaft that you've been through several times in this entire saga, and you guys have decided to go down the shaft. Some of you stayed behind, which was Brooke's character, Ayana, and which was Zim, Tom's character. Tom may be joining us later. He had a little car trouble, so he's really stranded somewhere, trying to make it here now. We'll see if he joins. When you were there, you were encountered by a figure that at first you didn't know who it was, and this figure had two souls floating around one body, and the figure had red eyes. And you guys learned that that figure is Arcanum, and it's not definitive who the other soul is, but you guys have some ideas. Now used to again are above the lift at the shaft on top, and everyone else went down. There were also ropes on that lift because the idea was to take the lift down, and down there get into the portal where the Nether is, try to excavate the astral crystal that was in there, and take it out, take it back onto the lift, and then lift the lift up because it's going to be heavier with everything else, but also lift it up right into the sky and just get out of here. But it doesn't seem like that plan is going so well because those of you that are on the lift are on the bottom, yes. And when you got there, you see all these like dark, like tree roots and such that are kind of in there by the lift. And you're also aware of what's going on above. And Ayana is now squared off versus Arctum in some kind of unusual state. And also, the ropes that were on the lift got pulled up. I believe you detached them, right? You cut them, and they flew out of the room. The gnomes cut them, and flew out of the room. Tom grabbed onto one of them. You grabbed on for a time, but you're fine now. And Tom's character Zim went out the roof and up, and we don't know what happened to the airship. The airship we know that is left his proximity. Tom is holding onto that rope, going very fast. Ayana, Brooke's character, has decided to throw herself down, dove down the elevator shaft. That's where we ended, and the rest of you are below on the bottom. So that is your recap. Are there any questions before we begin?
No.
So be it. Okay, guys, we are about to start. Welcome back. This should be fun. Let us do it. So sorry. It's been so long. I played the wrong intro. Remember that? Just wanted to give you that
my
memory.
God.
Yeah.
That was a trick for Halloween.
My
And
God.
now here's your treat, the actual intro. Good evening and welcome to Audio Dungeon. I'm your host, Tony Hansen, joined by the rest of the Audio Dungeon crew, Brooke Armstrong, Damian Scro, Dan Isgro, and Phil Castellano. And we have Frankie switching inside. Guys, it's Happy Halloween. So everyone is dressed in their characters. Marty McFly, Indiana Jones on this side. Let's go over to them. Yes, that's how the switcher works. Look, it's them. There they are, and there's the other two. And it is Hagrid and apparently Scully.
I like Scully.
We all know Scully.
It's
Wise
Scully.
guy, eh?
Wise guy.
That should be his voice, right? Guys, this is season 3, episode 2. It is entitled Nether Ever. Nether Ever Ever. Nether Ever Ever.
Never have I ever.
Guys, last week on Audio Dungeon, a lot of interesting things happened. Apparently, Arcanum has walked up. He seems to be in an altered state. There are 2 souls around him. He has red eyes. He obviously seems to be possessed or something. Zim's character held on to ropes that flew away with the airship that was overhead. We don't know where he is. We didn't know that he's in the air, and we wish him well. And also in the air is Brooke's character, Ayana,
Oh,
who
boy.
dove into the elevator shaft, and everyone else is at the bottom of the elevator shaft. And when it hit the bottom, the front of it just fell off. You know, how many times are we going to use this thing? It's done. And down there there is like dark growth, kind of like what we saw in Knights of Andar with the Plane of Shadow with those trees that were just like dark.
Yeah.
So you're seeing that kind of in there and like overgrown in that area.
Can you describe that again?
It's kind of like roots and vines and such, just coming in, and it's right there at the threshold of coming out of the elevator.
Oh, I remember. I told the what are they with us?
What?
What are the
Gnomes?
the gnomes? I told the gnomes to work on digging out.
What do you
the,
call those
What do
things?
you call the things that are with us? The gnomes. I told them to work on digging
Celery
out.
is the leader of those gnomes. He's like
Yeah.
the chief.
I told them to start digging out the thing. So if we have to get back up, we can. It's not stuck.
Okay, no
Told them
problem.
that last week.
Dig out the vines, you're saying.
No, dig out where we fell, where the elevator was, to make sure it's not stuck. So if we try to get up later.
Oh, just trying to be
Yeah, yeah.
proactive. Okay.
These vines, do they just look like normal vines that are coming out?
I mean, nothing looks normal about it.
Can I ask you another question?
Yes.
Are we seeing what we see in the intro every week? With those things coming up like this. Is that what we're seeing right now?
No.
No.
They look
That's somewhere else.
No, they look exactly like it looks like in Knights of Andar with those trees that were like the anti of what the larks are. It's just like
Oh.
a dark version of them.
Yeah, I remember.
It's like it's like watching Rainbow Bright and looking at the world when it's just gray and black and such, those trees and such.
Rainbow Bright. Got
Yeah.
it.
Rainbow.
Rain- That 1 year for Halloween, I found a Rainbow Bright costume, and I turned it into Rainbro-ite.
You actually looks like you're wearing a shirt. From
I now might be Rainbow-ite. And no one laughed at my costume. No one thought it was funny. I didn't even get. I wasn't trying to be funny. I was trying to get the, like the little. I was aiming so low,
Chuckle.
No.
but I didn't get any of that.
What did you get?
No.
Did you get like,
Oh.
I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry. But listen, literally, we went the last second. It was right when I met Teresa, my wife, and it was either that or a piece of paper. It was a giant costume where you wore
Why
a piece
was it
of
only
paper.
between those two though?
Because the rest just weren't appropriate. It just wasn't anything good. Like everyone was just like literally everyone was there
Like-
taking all the stuff. Sometimes it was the size wasn't right. All this stuff.
Okay.
Some of it just I didn't want to do it. It came down to like, what will you be? I will be paper or Rainbow-ite. Scully likes that.
I like Scully.
Scully likes.
If only you were
It had
there,
good
Damien.
delivery. It had good delivery that time.
That's-
You
it was-
know,
that's a problem.
It was the delivery was on.
Yeah.
It was nice.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, Rainbow-ite was. You know what? That's probably who I am today too.
I feel like that is.
I am
feel like
once
it's
again Rainbow-ite.
Evolved Rainbow-ite.
Yeah, I feel like you need to appreciate. Okay, I feel like people should appreciate that. I am a
I
little.
thought it was cool.
I'm a little fiery about that.
I
It shows.
appreciated it.
Thank you. Okay, so but I digest. Here we are, guys. This is season 3, episode 2. Nether Ever. Dan has lots of questions. Dan, anything else you want to know about the interesting vines and roots?
Are they moving?
If you want to take time to observe them over time, I can answer that question.
Yes.
Okay, you spend that round doing that. I'll let you know. We'll come back to you.
Okay.
Meanwhile, above, Ayana, you're flying through the air, coming down the shaft.
Yep.
You've hit the side
yeah.
once or twice.
Yeah, I did.
You have moments in your life left. What do you want to do? You cannot survive this fall, even as a tree. It's
Okay.
very far way down. It's extremely far.
Okay.
What do you wish to do?
I wish to. How far are the?
Oh no, you've
Sand
not thought
shafts.
of this, and the 4 weeks have passed.
I
Okay.
have thought of it,
Okay.
but I don't know how wide the shaft is that I'm in.
I forget what I said before. Did I give a ruling on that before?
No,
No.
not that I remember. I don't know.
We're gonna say that it's probably about 15 feet,
They're gonna have to fit
which
a
is
lot
what
of
I think it is.
gnomes and stuff.
Okay. So.
Yeah, it's 15. It's like standing in like a small room. It's like it might even be like the size of like this whole area, not the white room.
The whole thing is 15 feet.
I think it's
Into co-
15 by
in-
15.
15 by 15. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to.
Oh wow, it's 15 feet. Look at that.
I love it when you had the perfect room.
Yes.
Yeah, it's great.
Perfect.
There as well. I'm like, it's a room exactly like this.
Okay, so I am going to attempt to grapple my root. into the
Grapple
side
your
walls.
root.
Use grapple root. It goes 15 feet.
Okay,
I can
you
go
put.
15 feet on each side. I could try to grapple.
Okay.
Is there something I can grab onto?
The only thing to grab onto would be the track, but you probably would just rip off immediately the second that you do it.
Okay. So.
That's your first action
Okay.
out of the one action. So.
I want 2 actions. What are you talking about? Oh my
action out of one.
god, I'm done.
Okay, so you have a while. I'm gonna say that you have
wild.
falling this rate. I'm gonna give you.
I mean, the elevator
fast
was
am I
like
falling?
what,
I-
15 minutes or something?
yeah.
it was
So
like
I'm
crazy.
gonna say you have 10 rounds of falling time.
Okay.
You're
There's
falling
also the
way faster than the.
there's also the elevator cables.
No, they
There-
were pulled out. Weren't they
No,
pulled out?
that's ropes
Oh, the
are
ropes
pulled
were.
up, not elevator
ropes-
cables.
So I said
It's
last
at the
time, there's no
bottom, the
real
elevator,
there's no
so-
real cables. Like there's
Just
stuff.
a-
It's all on the sides, really. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Last time we were talking about the cables, but it's
Yeah,
really
the cables were just for in case it fell, right? Like they
The
weren't
ropes.
actually the ropes weren't actually.
The
Right,
ropes
but
have
the
been cut.
ropes
It
are
was just
gone
right.
because
yeah.
Right. Okay. So that's what.
So
I
yeah, 1 of 10. Now you're on 2. What's your second action? Wait. You notice that the vines and the roots, Dan, are in fact moving slightly. No grand purpose that you can dictate to answer your next question.
Kind of slithering.
Yeah,
Do they look
they're
to be
definitely slithering around the room. I activated Brooke.
Are they growing and moving out from where they're starting from, or are they just kind of like moving from side to side?
You would say slithering, and you can't tell if they're actually growing.
Okay.
Possible.
Okay.
Okay, what is your second action, Ayana?
I use my soul sight.
Your soul
as,
sight.
as I'm falling. Yeah.
Okay, your second
But
action.
that's not an action really, because I just
It's a
tap
wit.
into that.
Is a wit. Yes, you could do 2 other things.
Yeah, but I
in
could
this
do it right exactly. Okay. And I want to attempt to ground because that's the ground in the walls, right? On the sides, like
It's
like
not-
we're on the ground.
It's not ground. It's actually just stone going all the way down. It's a shaft that's built. It has to be constructed.
Okay. It's not. It's solid stone.
Yeah.
Okay.
The very bottom is not when you get there. It goes out into like mined
Okay.
area. But this shaft has to be constructed.
So when I am
That's your second
the
action.
act of grounding.
Yeah, you're
the
unable to
roots-
ground here
Right.
because there's no dirt and such, which is what you're looking for.
I understand, but you said the bottom there is.
Once you get out of the shaft, there would be like it would be rock and everything else, but you could probably find somewhere because it's natural.
So the action of grounding, like as the
You need to get into
I
soil.
extend, right.
Soil is what you need.
but I just extend.
Yeah.
But I have to be on the soil in order to do that, or
Yes.
can I attempt to do that before I hit the soil?
No, you need to be standing in the soil.
Okay.
We're on a third action.
Um,
I'll give you a second. I'll come back to you. So you guys on the bottom floor, you're kind of just looking around. You are aware that Ayana is falling through the shaft.
Yeah, my bird's following her, right?
Yes.
And then I think I'm gonna try and fly. Maybe hug. I might try and fly up there.
You yourself.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I can see where she is. So I can have a pretty good idea of where she is.
Okay. So there's like a latch on top. You can get
Yeah,
out.
and then once she gets into my aura, I can cast it on her.
Oh, you're gonna wait.
So,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna meet her.
Oh, you're gonna fly up.
I'm gonna fly up, and then I'll try and and then match the speed, and then get her in my aura, and then she can fly too.
Okay. How? What does fly cost?
Fly costs.
It's a focus skill, Tony.
It's a focus
So it's
skill.
2. All focus builds are 2.
Okay.
Okay. So you cast. So you can do that without paying anything this round. So you cast it. You start flying, and theoretically you cast. You just hold it. So you don't have to cast anything. You don't have to use any points. So you can start flying upwards.
Okay.
Okay. What about the rest of you guys? Richard, Charles, Damien, and I know you're kind of still investigating a little bit.
Oh, where's this portal that we're supposed to go to?
Silver's looking around. He goes, "I think we have to get out of here. Looking at it, but we just the lift looks fine here. I think that we could go out if everyone's ready, but I don't know. Are these vines okay?"
I'm gonna tap my soul sight
Okay.
and take a look around.
Using soul sight, all of the roots and the vines are glowing.
I'll relay that. Is there anything else in my field of vision?
No.
Where the elevator sits, is it like is there like walls and stuff around it, and it opens up?
It's like it comes down and it's just an opening and it goes out into like an area.
So there technically would nothing behind us but rock.
Right.
Okay. Well, take a few steps out and kind of look around.
Okay, you take it 2 steps out. You're walking amongst the area with all the vines and the roots.
Is it covering the walk-in area in front of us?
Say again?
Is it the walking area? Is there any open space other than vines?
Yes, since you're walking amongst them, but yes, there's spots.
Okay. Yeah, I guess
Okay, you start walking through.
not far, just 10 feet.
Okay, should we follow you?
No, just hold right here a minute.
Okay, you start walking out 10 feet. You're flying upwards. You're going down. Your third action, Brooke. This is your Brooke's third round of falling.
Third or fourth?
Third.
You say that if I go do the grapple, there's nothing to grab onto, or I can grab into the track. But you say you think I'll rip it down.
You could try anything you like, but like I already had you try it. Like you reached in and just like you're
Okay,
breaking because you're too heavy and too
Okay.
fast.
Okay, gotcha. All right. I don't know.
Is she able to hit the wall with her grappling vines?
I'm not gonna allow any other ideas coming. You know, he's not there to help him.
Well, it's all stone. You said, right? There's nothing I can grab onto, so
Right.
it's like,
Yeah.
my roots can't break through the stone.
Right.
I'm gonna use a. I don't know.
6 seconds. 5, 4.
Use a fate point and bring
no,
your.
Charles. 3, 2,
Falling right now.
1. Okay, that's your third. It's your third round. On the bottom floor.
How
You're flying upwards.
Yeah,
right?
how close can my bird get to her?
I think the bird can pretty much
So
follow.
so I can talk to her.
The bird is probably trailing a little bit
So I-
because she's probably falling faster, but you could still talk.
So
I think it can move.
I tell you, I'm coming for you.
I think hawks can move
be
either
sure.
40 or 50.
Thank you, Kira.
Yeah, I imagine it's falling behind, but you still can talk,
Yeah.
so you're fine. Okay, so
let me-
you're aware that he's
Yeah.
flying upwards.
Okay.
Everybody else on the ground. What do you want? Actions you want to take?
Do I see Gilder walking into vines?
And the vines seem to move, and they almost seem to like respond as if they know he's there, but they're not doing anything.
All right. I say, Gilder, you might want to be careful in those vines.
We should move out of this elevator.
Yeah, I'm trying my best not to touch them, but
They,
I've got to be able to see.
they are moving. They seem to be aware of you.
Yeah, I'm very aware of them too.
I think we
I don't
should
think
move
we're
out
going
of
on a
this-
date or anything, but it's
this
okay.
area.
Okay.
How about
Do you think we should poke them?
No.
Not while I'm here. You're not.
Let's get out of here. Let's not poke anything.
I think we should
Uh,
move forward out of the elevator.
Oh.
Let's get us out of there. There's too many gnomes in here. Let's fan out.
Yeah, just in case.
Move move a little
we get
further
pushed
out.
by something
Okay.
falling.
Okay, so the gnomes start stepping outwards, and they start moving out. It's like, don't touch anything. They're all moving
Yeah,
carefully.
did I tell you guys that she's falling?
He said
Yes.
we knew
I think you.
Yes.
I think you
at
know.
this point.
Oh, we know. Yeah, let's get out then.
Get away from the elevator.
Okay, so
Oh,
you guys start leaving the area.
Can
Yes,
I go?
Brooke.
Okay.
Yes, you want to go, so go
Yes.
ahead.
All right. I'm gonna use a fate point and become Abyssio with my wings. Oh wait, I can only do that for one round though, right?
One. Did you come up with this idea?
Yeah.
Okay. Continue.
That was my original idea. I thought about it the day we left here, and then I just remembered.
I thought
Up until then, I was
I
like,
thought you were gonna do that instantly, and
That's what I was. That's what I.
and I was like,
now I'm
oh no, she
remembering.
chose death today.
That's why on round 3 I'm like, I'm gonna go get her.
Thank you for
And
giving me the
Charles
credit.
started smiling, and he's gonna say something. I go, no.
No, I'm like, oh
What?
shit. Okay.
Abyssia wasn't who I was going to say. I was going to say get the other character that died on the elevator so she'd relive it again.
Oh,
I love that for her.
yeah, that would be amazing.
She's like, what? No. Why? Why? Why would you do this?
She would ask questions. You got to give her the credit for that.
She would. She would.
So who are you doing? Who you turn to?
Ruby is not great. No.
Chosen. You fall. You fall more.
Chose
I
death.
turn to Abyssio.
Okay, so you turn to Abyssia, and I imagine you fly. You have
Fly.
enough range to fly, so
Yeah.
you hover yourself. You immediately slow fall,
Yeah,
and you
I see Phil.
But it only lasts
Goes.
one round.
is
Yeah.
for one round, but you
That's
slowed your fall,
Yeah.
and the bird catches up in that time.
Okay. So can we like?
The bird comes down like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but that still works though, because then like that just gives us.
yeah.
Okay.
Theoretically, you could do that right near the bottom and be
Right.
okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Phil catches up with you. By now, we're gonna say, and then you're gonna cast fly.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
now,
It'll cost 1, right?
yes. So
One-
you're
one
gonna.
power.
So I think you're still. Is it cost 2 to cast?
Yeah, and then another 2. Or just
Yeah. You're gonna lose 1 point
Yeah,
after
that's
all
what
this
I'm saying,
exchange.
yeah.
You lose 1 point that you can't avoid.
Yes.
And then even after that, you're fine because you can concentrate on her and you and just.
Yes.
It only
beat
used
them.
Tony. It's anyone in the aura. There's no limit. So if long as as soon as she hits his aura, she would actually pick up the fly
Oh, so
ability.
Oh,
that's-
okay.
So it's just 2.
So yeah.
Okay.
you
So
never
it's just
actually
be. It
use
would
that.
just be the one that you're holding open. As soon as she hits your aura, you could go. I'm tagging her, and she's now part of that because who you select.
Because it's based on his skill level, how many people in this
Yes.
aura can do it. Gotcha. Okay, so once he comes up, you just choose to activate it, and then
Yes.
you just can all of a sudden you can fly, and then you guys just fly down. Okay, so that's
Thank you,
We fly now.
I can fly. I pilot.
Kira. Hi, Pilot.
So you guys are fanning out. You walk into this room, which is obviously a big excavated site. We've been here before in Arcane City, back in the day. And there are 3 ways to walk initially around like this areas of rock. And there's also that one of those ways being forward, this main way, which all the vines are just coming out of all directions and coming towards the elevator. But it looks like they're going in other directions as well. Behind this rock area, imagine and think of a column like in your way, 2 columns, but it's not a column, it's just a huge area of like cave, right? So just in the way. So you can go left when you first come out of the elevator, left, right, or forward. You guys, the gnomes are fanning out all directions. You guys might want to go forward because it's the way that you have to go. And if you do go forward, a little bit to your left is the unit where the shield generator was, the unit that was created by the gnomes to generate the shield around Arcane City, which was also where and how the necromancer was tapping into for power to keep himself alive. And you also know that there's a portal basically to the Nether there that was not closed by Christor, who is with you in this group right now.
Are the vines coming from there?
You haven't gotten there yet.
Oh, how far is it from us?
It's probably maybe like 50 feet forward, and then you need to just travel slightly to the left a little bit, and you'll be over there.
Okay.
What's to the right?
No, to the left.
No, what's to the right? I'm saying.
Oh, what's to the right? It's just a larger room, and there's
Okay.
offshoots constantly with people that have been excavated. And then all the way down, if you were to continue down this whole giant, huge cavern, you would come up to that crevice that just goes down where, if you remember, you fought the necromancers, you guys had to go down there and go to another area
The
to
dark
fight.
night, Yeah,
Yeah,
that's great. That was a good time.
yeah. And you also could get to the dark down there, but you guys would never go there.
No, they had the dark come to them though.
Imagine that. Yeah.
So the choices are what? The dark or the Nether?
If you wanted to go to the dark, you could. That is an option. It's just right there if you feel there's a reason to go there.
Yeah, we can just abandon what we're doing.
Could. That's the fun of tabletop.
Right.
No.
Or we can
I
go to
don't
the Nether
think-
first and then go to the dark.
You can do whatever you want.
You could split the party if you wish.
Richard, sorry?
What we'll do is we can do both. We can go to the Nether first, and then on the way out, instead of going out through the vampires, we can go through the dark.
Well, that
Yeah.
is that is something you guys talked about because you have all those vampires and the Glegendock that you believe is in this person, and Arcanum is up there, and you don't know if it's chasing you or coming down right now. But that was a thought of how you're going to escape, and one of your options was to say, "Oh, maybe we go through the dark," which is very long, but maybe a safer way.
That's our exit plan.
Yeah, although it's not safe to climb down a crevice, but you do have a guy that can fly. So
Well, just not that, but that just myself and some one other person. So that's like, yeah.
Everyone could climb
well,
on.
skill level.
Lots of traps.
What's your skill level? Oh, 1.
Mm.
The value of skill
Lots
levels.
of trips. Lots and lots of
Lots of
trips.
trips.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so you guys begin to adventure forward and kind of walk out. Let me know which way. If you go forward, and which way do you go?
Forward, yes.
Forward,
Forward.
forward, and you're flying down. Well, so you guys land on the ground, and you're there as well. Alexander, Steve's character, walks out. Christor walks out as well. He has his rifle and his hat on, and he's walking out there. The gnomes are going in all directions. They're all taking. Some are taking notes. Some have pistols out, and they all have the Ghostbuster packs on them that
Nice.
they're going to use to collect this
Right.
magical crystal.
Question: how high is the cavern area that we're in?
At times, when you start off, it's only like 20-something feet high, but then it eventually goes up to like 100 or maybe even 150 feet at certain areas,
Perfect.
depending on the depth and such.
Keros, why don't you fly up and have a look around, see what you can see? Because that way there you can fly, get a bird's eye view, and you can see if there's a path that we can go through without affecting these vines.
I can do
Or
that.
even see where the vines are, if they're coming from somewhere.
Sure, I'll do it. Hockey, stay with. You know what? I'll send Hockey out.
Okay.
Hockey will go look.
Hawkeye goes down.
Lucky.
Hawkeye flies
See what-
around and reveals that the vines have gone pretty much all the way almost to the crevice. So they're just kind of pouring out.
I shared this information with the group.
Yeah.
Wow.
Does that mean they're coming from the dark?
Or they're going toward
No,
the
no, no.
dark.
No,
They're going
the dark.
towards the crevice.
Oh, they're looking
And the
dark
crevice isn't the dark.
They're
The crevice,
slithering to the crevice.
yes.
Interesting.
Ah.
The dark is below.
The dark is below.
The dark is where the dark is in the same direction that they are going.
Right. It's like
Okay.
associating Japan with right. Like
Okay.
yes, that is there, but like
They could be
Uh,
going to the dark.
How long, John? How long? When was the last time y'all were here? And none of this was here, right?
I believe we weren't here. I mean, there are many shifts in the timeline, but we were here days ago, I believe, right?
Actually, that checks out.
Well, of
Feels like
course.
it was longer ago, but yeah, that's right.
Too bad we can't see how. Oh, wait a minute.
Something.
Maybe
Can
we
you see
can.
where they're coming from? Is there any way you can see
Oh.
where they're emanating, where they started? Is there
You can easily
a
see
point?
that,
Okay.
and it's from the portal over the shield generator.
Oh, the portal over the shield generator. That's where it's coming from.
Oh, so we really got to get that thing closed.
So that device, to just re-describe that device, it's basically this large gnomish technology that was developed there. It uses crystals, which are all over it, and has amethyst crystals also within it, and the crystals are kind of glowing and creating almost like the vortex on top of it. So something happened, something was done. You guys know from the history of what you've been finding out recently, but this vortex is there, and if you remember, just to remind you, the Council of Andar, the Andarian Council, believes that this is the last portal to the Nether on Andaria. If you close it, you don't have to worry about all the things that may come through.
Okay, I'm confused now, just location wise.
You walk forward,
Yeah.
and then a little bit to the left, it's right there. And out of it is out of this small vortex on top of the machine is just like coming out.
Yeah, how
Oh,
big is
I-
that
wait.
machine? Actually, that's what I'm.
It's like the
curious
size of like your like an air conditioning unit outside your house. It's like
about. Okay.
Okay.
it's like what 3 feet by 3 feet or something like that.
But did you say the vines before were also going toward the crevice?
So they come out of that portal and they go in all directions 360.
They're coming out of the portal.
Yes.
Okay, now I got it.
Yes. So like I was saying they get as far as the crevice.
Yeah.
Because everywhere else is they hit walls and they go into like weird spots in the walls. But the crevice is the only area they haven't gotten
That they
so
could
far.
Just keep going.
Yes,
kinda.
that's why I described it.
Are they are
okay.
they traveling down?
They have not
We
yet.
got.
But also, someone roll intelligence check that's successful, and I'll tell you
Intelligence.
something that you could have realized.
No.
Wait,
I got one.
what is mine?
Oh, I got
Okay.
one.
Okay, we got it. We only need one.
Oh, it's 2.
The vines have not gone into the elevator shaft area, which is a much closer than the area in the dark. That is the only oddity that you could see.
That's odd.
Maybe that's the way up towards the outside.
It's got to be something else,
Maybe you can
besides
roll into
that.
something else.
or blocked, or like repelled by something over there.
Is there light coming in from that shaft?
That's a good question.
Light?
Yeah,
Yes.
like from outside. But
No.
it's nighttime, right? Didn't we get here at nighttime?
Yeah, but it's so
Dusk.
down.
Yeah, but it
No-
didn't take us that long.
No light
Come down,
permeates.
right?
10 minutes.
Okay,
Right,
what is the
not now,
light source
it's-
down
it's
here?
nighttime.
Hey,
There's like artificial like
That's
magical
what I'm
lighting
saying,
down
like,
here.
Yeah.
If we got here,
You
at
don't remember if it
nighttime.
was there before, but there are literally
Hours
like
didn't pass.
little purple like torches.
does it have to do with
Torches with purple light.
man-made structure? Like, is the place where the elevator is? That's all. You said it's stone and carved, right?
Yes.
So is that where is there any correlation there between like
You don't know the answer to that.
dirt? Like, does it stop at a stone? you
You're
know?
correct what you're saying, but you don't know if it's actual correlation or just coincidence.
Look, warp around. Maybe we can have.
All right. Well,
Okay.
Is there anywhere else it's not?
we
It's
should get
the
all the
vines
gnomes
aren't
over to the
growing.
portal. You know?
So the gnomes are they're making their way around, walking fast, and they're basically just portal bound. And they really nobody. And you guys get over to where you believe the portal is, and they kind of just like start surrounding it to kind of like get ready to go in there. They put on their proton packs.
Okay. Who's going in there with them?
But before we do this, Kiros, is there anywhere else that these vines aren't
Yeah,
growing?
I want to see if there's any other man-made spots like the elevator shaft that might not be touched by vines. I wanna-
No, down here, no.
No,
Everything's been excavated.
I'm not seeing what you're looking for.
Can I investigate the vines too?
If anyone wants to wish to investigate the vines, you may.
Okay, gnomes. Who's going in first?
Nothing.
Well,
I'll go in.
I think Val needs to go with y'all. He can help with the aura protections and all.
I'll investigate the vines.
Val says, "I'll go in, guys," and
Neat-
Alexander
neat-
says, "I'll go in."
Need somebody that can shoot too.
I have a
Yeah,
pistol.
that's what Alexander can do.
I got one success on
Okay.
investigate. with the vines.
Okay, anybody who investigated the vines, I would like you to ask me questions if you wish. Actually, how many successes do you have?
I got one.
Everybody
I
else?
didn't get any.
0.
I got one.
Okay, I'll allow questions. Go ahead.
Can we talk about it?
No.
Vines.
What?
And they're currently growing.
They were glowing, right, with the soul sight?
If you have soul sight,
Yes.
he informed everybody. Well, I'll
Yeah.
say that he informed all of you that came
I
down
can see
after.
it too, yeah.
Yes, you have it on.
Will they grow indefinitely?
You don't know the future. I can only
That's
tell you
true.
something about.
Is there any point that has stopped growing?
Yes, by the
By
elevator
there.
shaft. That's
Okay.
it.
Oh, yeah, I wasted that.
Okay.
Now we
my-
know what we knew.
Good job.
We're all a
My
little-
question would be,
we're all a little
is-
older. We're less
do the
wise.
vines-
Well, that's wise. Put
Do the
proud.
vines go toward? If we walk towards the vines, do they back away or do they come towards us? So as I'm saying
They
is that
just are moving,
yeah.
but they're not reacting or responsive to you per se. But they are like showing movement.
Hmm.
It's not
While
very
they're
fast.
while they're investigating the vines, I'm gonna start taking my shoulder guard off on inside of my suit.
Your
The
shoulder
leather,
guard off.
the leather that I'm wearing inside the suit. I'm gonna start taking the leather guard off
Okay.
because it's got a diamond in it, so I want to use it.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, sorry.
Celery is walking around. He's like, "Am I going in?"
Let's let Val go in first, and then y'all start going in behind her. Him.
Okay. So Val looks at everybody. And goes, "Good luck, guys. I'm gonna go in. If something happens, I'll come out and let you know." And Val, the
Okay.
sprite goes,
Oh my god.
disappears.
What does the portal look like? Like, do we see through it at all or no? Like the portal. Like what
You
is
can't
it?
see through it. It looks like a distortion of reality.
Okay.
Celery.
They're just going in.
This is literally what they're here for.
Yeah.
Good luck, guys.
Yeah,
They
but
gotta
Come
I
on.
thought it was
mine
just on
the
the
astral
edge.
crystal.
I thought the astral crystal was just on the edge.
Yeah, on the
It's in
inside.
there. It's in there.
The edge of the
And
inside.
Oh my god.
You got to
know
go
it's in
into
there.
you got to go into the Nether, and then from once you're in the Nether, then they've got to try and figure out what they're mining and where it is and all that sort of stuff. We don't know what it looks like on the other side.
Oh yeah, we do.
And they've never done
We
this
have
before.
we have general ideas of what it was because little spots that we've gotten through the stellar, but we don't know the actual thing.
Okay, so they walk through. 8 of them stay behind and kind of just wait.
8 of the gnomes.
8 of the gnomes stay behind. The rest of the gnomes all go through. I think there were 25 when you count Celery. Don't forget that what's his name's with you also. I haven't voiced him yet, but he is there with you. Bellamon.
And Jacques is with us. Oh no, Jacques is on the ship.
Jacques
No.
is
Oh,
with you.
yeah.
Yep.
Jacques in a
We don't know.
better place than you're in.
Wait,
Have
Bellamon
you
came with us?
touching the vine?
Yes, Bellamon's with
I'm
us.
just gonna do that.
Oh,
Yeah,
bloody
let me
hell.
know what happens with that.
Can I?
Bellamon's actually standing on the lift still. I am not
Oops.
coming off.
That's why they're not going.
That's
to
fine. Stay there.
You're like,
Ah,
the vines don't.
they're
touch
very.
These idiots.
They're intelligent.
Could
They're
be.
intelligent.
I see you are an intelligent life. You have good insight.
Yes.
They disappear into the portal, and you take action.
May I touch the root, and I use my focus power of cure to see what happens.
You try to cure the root.
Yeah.
Understand. Okay.
Does it seem like it's blighted? To me?
You're not sure, but you attempt to cure it,
Okay.
and you don't have any effect.
Do I sense anything when I do touch it? Do I connect?
You can root into it if you wish. You feel that opening.
Ooh. Oh my god, that's awesome.
Snap your fingers if you wish to root.
Listen to me.
into
I don't
the
want to.
dark.
Oh my
I don't want to
God.
see somebody here. This is like not a place I want to go to see somebody.
I'm
I
sorry,
wanna
but
just,
you don't control this quest.
I
can
just
only
will-
tell you what happens.
I would just like to. It has okay. Yeah, let me do a little. I just do a little thing into it.
Just so you know, that's the same as if you were like, did a whole thing into it. You
All
either
right,
go
never mind.
in,
Never mind.
or
Never
you
mind.
don't.
Never mind. I don't go in.
Just a tip.
Okay.
just a tip.
Can I throw an out of game suggestion to Brock? Just because for skill wise, you could try and repel the root to see if you can actually use your faith abilities to rebuke them, push them away. See if they'll repel.
Well, because I don't have my Is repel? Okay. All right, I try to do that.
Okay. So you pray to Andaria. You set up a repel, and you see all the roots.
Ooh.
They move outside of your aura immediately.
Whoa.
Because remember, this is a very holy place for you because this is where you were born.
Yeah, that's right. This is my birth.
Wow.
My birth spot,
Okay.
and my birthstone's amethyst.
Literally.
That's not right.
Literally.
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 Thank you, Richard.
Hey, leave that alone.
Yeah.
I got 10 for that last time.
Take 10. everyone's shocked and awed by the success. No one can make an action.
You would.
Oh.
Uh,
Oh, come on.
I like it.
Please leave.
Oh.
Quick barking orders.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
It's gonna be a log night.
You're on a
Oh,
thin
is
branch
Is it a
there.
log night?
A log night?
It's gonna be a log.
Oh my god.
Y'all on a thin branch. Thin branch.
So
So what that would intend to suggest is that these things are not of this area. I mean, it's if they're repelled, that means they're not good.
they're definitely not. Oh, they're coming out of the vortex.
Now, when she repelled it, Tony, did they go back into the portal, or they just move away?
They just moved away.
That's a good idea right there. You can go near the portal and repel them. Like keep them in there or push them back in maybe.
Do we really want to push it back in?
Maybe not
while our
right now.
friends are in
Right,
there?
yeah, right. That's
No,
what I was
no.
kind of thinking.
No,
like,
but I
Oh,
do want to attempt to cut one.
oh
Do we
boy.
want to piss it off while our friends are in there?
Probably you should probably wait.
Wait, can I make a suggestion?
Yeah.
Why don't you try and repel them out and then put your circle of protection up? That way,
Well, that's what I
it.
was gonna do circle protection. Yeah.
So what you do is because I mean, if you go and push them out first and then set your protection up, then at least that might around us and around the portal.
Yeah, around the portal.
Cut
right,
them.
okay.
You mentioned cutting it off from the portal where they
Yes.
can't get back in.
Yes.
That could be seen as aggressive.
So just walk me through your actions.
Well, I
It's okay.
wanted to walk towards the portal and put up the circle of protection, but I didn't know if that would include the portal.
I can't tell you the answer. Just tell me what you do.
How far am I from the portal right now?
Whatever you want to be, because it's free rounds, so you can just.
Oh, okay. So I
Say what you want to do.
okay. I tell everyone to come closer to me,
Okay.
and I
Just say it.
everyone please gather round.
Okay.
Okay.
The gnomes gather as well.
I've noticed.
Bellamon's
when
like, I'm not going over there.
No, you stay out. You do whatever.
I
you
will.
Okay.
Yelling.
I tell everyone to gather around, and then I get close to the portal. I put up my circle of protection.
Okay. You put a circle of protection, and the vines that are coming through begin to pull back, and they begin to shake kind of violently.
Uh-oh.
What?
Maybe you should stop that. They're in
What?
there still. The vines, they're
Oh,
shaking. They're
The vines are
reacting.
shaking. That the ones that are right at the edge of the portal.
Yes. So as I understand it, you were standing near the portal,
Mm-hmm.
and like if this is the portal in a sense,
Yes.
you've walked over to it
Yes.
and cast it around you.
Right.
Circle of
The
protection.
The goal is to push them away from the
Yes.
portal.
Yes.
So you cast it on them, so they're coming out, going through your area already, and then they're past you. So right now they're just shaking
They're
violently.
freaking out.
Okay.
So you
What's
can
it meant
choose
to-
to let time pass, or take an action. on this.
I feel like we could let that happen.
I'm just gonna count time here. 1.
Yeah. I'm gonna let time pass.
Okay, 1 round passes.
Like, while they're doing
You
that,
left it up. The
I left it
thing?
up, yeah.
Okay.
Two
Are they
rounds
still
passed.
shaking
They
and
still
freaking
have
Hold
an
up, wait.
amount.
Hold
Yes,
up.
violently.
While
Maybe you should
she's
stop
doing
that.
that, no,
Okay,
while she's
I-
doing that, what's happened to the vines that have been, because when she put the circle of protection up,
They
that would be going
they're
over the
turning,
vines.
Gray.
So it's like they're dying off, basically.
I
Sorry,
can't tell you
all
what
the
they're like doing.
Okay.
The ones outside
okay,
of the, of
all the
circle are
vines.
gray.
Is it happening to all the vines that
All the
in the
vines
area?
outside of your circle are turning gray.
What about the ones inside my circle? They're shaking.
They're shaking.
Okay. I stopped casting circle protection.
The vines
What
come up in the air.
Oh, man.
He'll tie you up.
What?
Everyone roll.
Wow.
What?
what?
Everyone's gonna roll an agility check.
I knew
If
that would happen.
If you
Oh,
fail,
shit.
if you fail, let me know.
Agility.
That's a fail.
Boy.
I only have 1 in agility. This is gonna be hilarious.
Oh, I
I
made
got-
it.
I made it.
Hey! Sorry, I rolled one
No.
die. I got a 6.
No.
I
Made
made
it?
it. I made it.
Yeah.
Made it.
Yes,
Made
I
it.
can't believe that, dude.
I made it.
Make it. Can I use luck?
You can add. Yes, you can use your. Well, not luck. You use
No,
your
my
instinct.
instinct.
Instinct
Right.
points.
You can use as many of the instinct points you want, but you can't use it repeatedly.
Right.
Choose once.
Just one
use
time.
that. Yeah. Okay. You only have 1. Oh, you only chose to use
In
1.
agility?
No, instinct.
I have
Oh.
one.
You can choose to use
No,
multiple.
no. How many instinct did you use?
One.
Okay.
I only use one instinct.
Okay.
But I had and I only have 2. But I only have 1 in agility.
What's your trigger? 6. 5.
6. I got a 5.
Okay. I'm gonna roll for the gnomes. Oh wow! Every gnome slips out of all the grassmen. They managed to stay.
No.
It was like a hobbit. It's like the dwarves in the Hobbit. Like they were just very agile. I guess they kind of just move out of the way of all the vines and such. You're fine. You're fine. Correct.
Yes.
You're good. They wrap around you.
I'm kicking it with hollow ground. Hollow ground.
No, you. For one, you don't go.
Oh, okay.
Your reaction was made. You even
Okay.
did the extra stuff.
Yes, I
They
did.
wrap you up 4 times over and just
Okay.
yank you into the portal. You're gone. I have to roll for Christor. A lot of people roll for this. I'm gonna give
Didn't Crystal go into the
No,
portal?
he's not. Christor made it. Rolled 651. He's good. Bellamon's not there, and I'm forgetting somebody.
Yeah, that'd be me.
No,
He
Belmont is
just
for-
said.
That's it.
Belmont.
Yeah,
Shots
That-
at the
no.
ship.
That'd be me.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Did you get? You failed.
Oh no.
You made it.
Yeah, I failed.
Oh,
Failed.
you failed. Okay.
Yeah,
So same thing for you. That grabs you, pulls you into the portal.
which makes sense because I was preoccupied trying to get this shoulder guard off.
Right. Richard, you made it.
Yes, I made it.
Okay. We now continue the story.
Charles didn't want me to go alone.
Yeah, that's what it
That's
was.
the reason.
I didn't want you to do it to begin with, but no.
Curious.
Okay.
Okay.
Gotta go in and get him.
It's gonna be a very different quest. Didn't have to go this way, guys.
Maybe we should have pissed off the vines. I knew it.
Are we going in?
I guess we have to,
The
right?
gnomes are like what? What? The other gnomes are like, what do you think's gonna happen? What do we do? We gotta get out of here.
No, we gotta go in. I'm going in. I run it and I dive in the portal.
Oh. Okay. Goes into the portal.
Who's out here with me?
Me?
Yeah. Okay.
Are you out here with me?
No,
It's
she
okay.
got
Oh,
pulled
so you
in.
got pulled in. Okay.
So
Hey,
she
hey,
was-
no.
It's you and Scully over here.
Richard
Travis.
and
Travis,
The
eight
gnomes.
gnomes.
Tell-
Bellamon says, I told you, you're all idiots.
this
This is a
a
problem.
total coin flip at this point because either they need our help and we got to go and help them, or maybe they can still get out. I don't know, or maybe we shouldn't go in. It's like who has to know? We have no feedback from in there, except that it's attacking us.
Let's make a
you be
list
quiet.
of pros and cons.
You're not even there. This guy. It's not pro.
I love it.
con.
Dan doesn't disagree. And he
This
just
is
wants
a
to mock.
coin flip.
He wants to mock you.
This is.
That's all he wants to do. He's not going to tell you. He's just going
Whatever.
to mock you the whole time.
So.
So 1A.
So
I
what are
feel
we
like
doing?
we need to have people on the outside, and I feel like 2 of us might be what needs to happen. We might need to stay here.
I don't know. We can't help them from out here. It's just, or we're gonna go in there and all be stuck.
Exactly.
I know.
Should we just go?
There's a lot of pressure, isn't there?
There is. I don't like it.
Under
I
pressure.
mean, definitely feel like we gotta help them.
I could try and send Hockey in.
They.
Well, Travis,
I know what I'm doing.
actually, what you
doesn't go. It does, what?
yeah.
Out of here. That
Wow.
doesn't work.
So,
does it?
oh,
Good luck with
It
your
only
Bellamon's gonna
works
hit.
at this point.
Why doesn't it work?
I want to call out to Bellamon.
Because
Good luck with the vampires.
The door fell off.
The door fell
Yeah.
off. Right.
No, no good.
Didn't we cut all the
No,
lines?
no,
No, we cut the ropes,
cut
not
our
the.
lines.
Oh, he cut the ropes
not
that
the-
weren't needed.
To the ship.
Yeah,
I
and
thought
he
it was
also made
like-
sure that everything was good for
I
the
thought it was
Belgrade
also somehow damaged, but I guess not. Yeah, all right.
I made
Oh,
sure.
it's
we
a
did make
crappy
sure. We did
elevator.
try to
I
make sure.
checked. I tried to check. That
I
it was
remember
good.
that.
Yeah.
I remember that you asked the gnomes to check when we got there.
Um,
Yeah.
Everyone's mad at a
I
clever
did,
Bellamon.
I did too good of a job. being
No, that was the right move.
The
do
thing
go
is,
after him,
Bellamon's
or go
heading
in? We have
up
2 options.
to the
The elevator-
vampires.
After
If, we
Bellamont.
if they come out and we're in problem, in a situation, we're gonna have to go up in a hurry. And if that's not here, we're gonna be screwed. Perhaps this is our new mission.
I just
So
think we just
You want me to go in and then you get Bellamont?
Perhaps, do Do we both need to? Why don't we both do
You
this?
chose the Nether rather than Bellum.
I was too.
Let's
Well,
go.
you could fly
I
up
choose
to
non-existent.
the elevator.
No, you-
No.
Okay,
Yeah,
let's
that
go.
dude's a
What,
slime
to
ball.
Bellamont?
Bellamont.
All right, fine. I'm
Okay.
with you. Let's go.
Let's go. We're gonna go to Belmont.
I'm
fly.
gonna walk the portal.
And what are we gonna do with him?
We
Hit
have
him
to
over the head?
I don't care as long as the elevator comes back down here.
All right, fine. So we hit
can
him over the
leave.
head and bring him down.
So something you forgot about, but I'm gonna save you from anyway. The vines pull everybody else and goes after you, and then after the vines just drop to the ground. Some go back into the portal, some just lay on the ground. Anything that was outside the area where she cast a spell begin to come back to life fully, and they're all there, but they lay on the ground once again.
Let's fly now.
Okay.
Okay, so you fly. And
So
you
that's
go
a
over.
55-foot area, Tony.
Who is 55?
That-
His?
That's what her aura is. It's 55 foot.
Okay.
So
Okay,
it's
so
a big
you fly,
area.
You fly over to the.
We're gonna chase Belmont.
Okay, you start flying up. You see Bellamont it takes a gun and he's aiming the gun through, and the other hand he pulls out like no much fire. He says, "If you come up here, I'm gonna blow this whole thing up.
How about we don't care if you leave.
Oh my.
I'm gonna shoot you."
Well, you can leave. We're not coming to get you. You can leave. We just
Good.
We want the elevator to come back down when you're done. That's all.
Great, I'll send it down.
You will?
Or you can just call it down yourself, idiot.
You can?
There's a lever at the bottom.
I thought the lever was on the elevator. Oh, so
Yeah.
call it down right now.
Kiros,
Okay, let's call it down right now.
remind him about the
Could you
vampires.
do that?
Absolutely.
Yes.
He goes. You see as you
Oh no! Look out!
see a thing come down. I'll give you a save because you have a little bit of time. Take an
Oh
agility
my
save.
god.
Otherwise you're gonna get hit with
Agility.
special brew of no much fire.
Agility.
Oh no.
If you make it, you
Wait,
take
aren't
nothing.
I'm pulling the lever, so aren't I? I saw at the bottom, so he's throwing it over there.
You said I'm gonna pull the lever down now, and you're going to it. So he sees that and he just yanks it down on you.
Okay.
But he's a little bit up, but he's not going that fast. So
Okay.
agility save
No.
stops this.
Nah, 5.
I didn't make it either.
Scully.
Okay, 10, 14, 15,
What?
16, 17, and the other 23, 24, 25, 37. 37
Can I-
damage from fire.
Can I make a suggestion?
Hold
So
on.
you're not there.
No, no,
37
no, no.
fire
This is no.
damage.
This is
37
this is a game. This is a game mechanic suggestion, not a character suggestion. Don't forget, you could use an
No,
evade.
stop. No. You
I,
can't.
I spend. A, I,
They don't know now. They
I
don't know.
spend a fate point, and I turn into Dragon Wizard,
Yes. Get it.
and I turn him into a rock.
Okay, you turn into the dragon.
Yeah.
Dragon wizard
Dragon
or the
Wizard.
dragon?
Dragon Wizard.
Okay. No. Wait. For one, there's one. We have to do this in order.
Yeah.
For one, you can't. You have to react to it.
Okay.
You've reacted. You've taken the damage.
Yes.
Now you're on your turn.
On my turn.
You want to turn into the dragon wizard.
Yes.
Okay. You could. You're not in his. Well, you're still in his range. What's your reach?
My reach?
Yeah, your range.
I don't know what it is for him.
Oh, fair. What's your range for your normal character?
My range? My normal character?
I take evasive maneuvers.
I don't know what the range. I don't know what his range.
35 feet.
55 feet.
35.
35 feet.
Okay, he's just out of the range of that guy. I'll say that you're in the range for a dragon wizard. So you
Okay.
turn to a dragon wizard. You look at aim to him, and then what?
I turn him into a rock.
Turn to a rock.
A blue rock.
Okay, I'm just gonna roll a will save for him. Roll a will check. I'll give you R5s and roll like 7. Just 7 dice.
5, 6, 7.
You have to beat 3.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, you do so, and he turns into a rock.
All right. And then I.
You turn back. He unturns.
Oh, that's annoying.
Yeah.
Okay, my thing.
Okay, so you took evasive action. You got hit with the fire. You get to the fire. Make sure you take the fire damage over.
Yeah.
No one elected to do any guards or anything else. You did take all that damage, and the gnomes are kind of just chilling out. You guys can continue to act if you wish.
We're in the same position we were a minute ago.
I thought he would stay as the rock. I'm, yeah.
It looks like we can call the elevator. Don't worry about it. Let him
Well,
go.
now he's made it personal, so it's. I'm annoyed now.
Oh, well, I've been annoyed at him for a long time. So join the club.
Phil's just getting into the club.
Yeah. Welcome to the party. Okay? Because
He's like, did anyone notice this guy is annoying?
he's the
Everyone knows
worst.
this guy's
He's
the
not just
worst.
annoying. He's
He
the
is
worst.
legit the worst.
Well, that's why I didn't pull the
Worst.
lever. He did the thing, and I didn't get a chance to pull it. right?
Did you pull the lever?
That's the question.
Oh no. He went down. He threw it. So you guarded instead of that.
Okay. Okay. Do you want me to get him, or do you want to just let him go?
I like that you never listen to him.
Oh
He
my
tells you what he
God.
wants. You don't listen and say something else.
Let him go.
Let him
and
go.
then do something.
I'm
else.
I
listening.
mean,
I'm
either
listening.
way,
feel like I
he's
feel
gonna
like he's-
do the wrong thing for us. Either way, whatever it is, it won't be good for us. Whatever he
No.
does. So, you know.
If you can dismantle the problem.
But the only good thing is that the ship's not up there. That's the only thing I like about this, is that he's going up there and the ship ain't there.
How do you know he
So-
doesn't have another ship out there?
Good. I hope he does. He gets out of here, so I never have to see him again.
Okay, so you let him go
God.
because you're scared or something.
I'm not scared of anything.
Oh. Okay, so but you let him go because you're unable to stop him.
Wow.
He's unstoppable.
He's unstoppable, so you let him go.
He's not.
Wow.
He's really not.
Bellamon the Unstoppable.
I just want to make
is what
sure.
You can just fly up there and get him
Right,
if you
that's-
want.
His name is the Unstoppable Bell.
But you know what?
I could turn him into water so he drips through and then he'll fall.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Whatever you
let's do
guys decide, just take your time.
that. Yeah. Want me to do that?
Listen, you're just mad because you're in the portal and we're not there with you, and you know.
Exactly.
That's yeah. Yeah.
Just so you know, you can,
Precisely.
I don't want you to feel coaxed into making a decision here.
Not at
Do you
all.
want me to do that?
Don't feel coaxed.
What?
I don't
You
feel.
want me
I
to
could
do
turn him
that?
into.
The
I'll
water
turn him into
thing?
water. He'll fall through the grate and then he'll
I
fall.
think it's hilarious.
All right.
Yes, you should do it.
That is good.
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
Okay, I'll do
Very
that.
good.
No, you know what?
Yes.
That was a very. I
It's no
felt
skin
very
off my
judged. Felt very judged
No,
just now.
I'm just listening.
Why?
Okay, I don't know.
Yeah.
you
So
gave
when
me
we're
a
doing
look.
that, I'm gonna spend a fate point. It's valuable. So.
Really?
Yeah. When
I'm
you do
not-
that.
I don't know if you
You
wanna
should
do
definitely spend your pay points here.
this-
You're
just-
only getting
Yeah,
to
absolutely.
the Nether soon,
Literally to kill
possibly.
Belmont. That's what you
Please
want to
spend
do.
them all.
I have 5 left. So.
Yes, and they're not valuable at all. Please
Okay, so
use
I'll
them.
let him go. Let him go. Okay, we'll let him go.
I guess he's just gonna.
So you let the Unstoppable Belmont
I
go.
hate you so much.
You know he's gonna go. He's gonna do.
The unflappable, uncatchable Bellamon, you release it.
I
He's
don't
gonna
like you.
No.
Okay.
He's
I
gonna.
just want to
I
make
would
sure.
have did the water thing.
Yeah, because he's never been caught before, so I mean, this is in par with what he does. No one can catch him. He is uncatchable, if you will. Only one person.
Uncatchable and unstoppable.
Only an NPC had caught him. You know, basically a wild mage by the name of Wexel. But PC-wise, no one has caught him. No one has bested
I go back
him.
to the portal.
And
Yes,
no one can
one
ever
person
stop him,
did.
so that happens.
Yeah,
Make
one
sure, okay.
person bested him.
Let's wait till he's gone and call the elevator down. Because we need to get it down anyway.
Fine.
Right.
It's gonna be
You'll definitely
okay.
get the
It's
elevator
like
back.
20 minutes from now. Do you realize that's like 20 minutes from now?
If they come through, we're gonna need it down here if they come out.
I know, I know.
It has to be here.
I know.
It's a job that has to happen.
I know.
Okay, so
Send a note.
the Unstoppable Bellman gets away. What do you guys want to do?
Jeez.
I go back towards the portal. Is Dell still over there?
Dell is still there. Oh no, did you go?
No,
in?
You know who's
I
not
went
there
in.
though?
He went in.
Bellarmine's not there.
Yeah, right.
Oh, your Bellman's left. Did I mention Bellman's not
Bellman's
there?
definitely gone.
Very
Got
happy
away.
about that.
He escaped.
And we still have,
He's like so smart. He's out of there.
there's still 8 gnomes here
Yes,
on this side.
there's 8 gnomes. They're not as smart as Bellman. They're still there.
Right. Right.
This guy. He's like a guy over here. You know what I'm saying?
Any change?
Bill's gonna go home and punch his pillow a bit.
Any change at the portal?
Do worse to it.
Jesus. I don't know what that means.
Oh, you know what I mean.
All right.
This took a dark turn.
Uh,
Anyway, go ahead, please.
Any change at the
Take us
portal?
from me here to there.
Any change at the portal?
No.
It looks the same as when I left it
Yes.
a moment ago.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Send one of those gnomes over to call the elevator, so I don't have to wait here.
Great.
Go check on the elevator now. See if the make sure the elevator
Please,
shaft
no
is-
more suggestions from the
Maybe,
peanut
maybe
gallery
check,
over there.
maybe check the temperature in the
Okay.
room. If you're able to
All right.
do that.
All right, send one
Yes.
over
The
so I
third
can wait with you.
Gnomes. You gnomes.
It's a
Just
nest.
one, just
Listen.
one or two.
All right. You 2 gnomes. I need you to go call the elevator when it gets to the top.
Oh, okay.
Okay? Just wait by the elevator. As soon as it gets to the top, call it back down.
Okay.
Okay? Thank you very
How did
much.
this turn into the ridiculous brother strikes again? How did that happen?
They walk over there and they stay at the
To
elevator.
me, it's like inverse ridiculous because everybody else went and jumped
That's
through
true.
the thing, and you and I are still standing here.
We didn't jump in. We didn't jump in.
All right, well, you didn't jump
We're
in.
making sure things are okay.
Everybody
out
else kind of jumped in.
Yes.
All right, ready? We're gonna go through.
Everybody else.
Shall we?
We're going in?
I guess. What else are we gonna do? We
right.
gotta go save everybody because they all went in there,
All right,
you
let's
know.
go.
So now, like, who else is gonna save the day and
All right, Hockey, let's
find
go. We're going
everybody
in.
and
Hockey.
rescue everybody?
Leave your hawk
All
outside.
right,
Comes out.
Hockey?
ready?
Yeah, let's go.
I'm going in. I go in.
Okay, you walk into the void of non-existence.
That's
I
right.
fly in with Hockey.
Okay. The other gnomes look at each other like, I'm not going in.
I wouldn't.
He's going in.
They're like, I
Oh my
wouldn't.
God.
Okay, we are now going to go to the first person that was in. Oh, I just declare.
No, she got pulled in. She was the first.
Well, who's here?
Ah.
So, people have gone in before you. Remember, Oni's character went in.
Right. And
Alexander, Steve's character
Alexander,
went in. Yes.
the gnomes,
And then
whole
a
bunch
lot-
of gnomes.
I think it was what was it?
Oni, Val.
17 gnomes went in. 17 gnomes
Yep.
went in before that. You get pulled in. As you're pulled in, you are pulled through interesting like weeds,
Those things that we saw.
and this looks like the
That's in
intro.
the intro. Yeah.
Oh.
Finally, you asked me the question.
Now we're here. Now we're
They
here.
have like the bobtails where you call them on top
Yes.
and stuff like that.
Cattails.
No, cattails are called.
Yes.
So they're like on top, and you're pulled through them, and they're just whacking you in the face. And you're pulled through. In the middle of this whole thing is this like black muck, tentacled monster
Goodbye.
in the middle of this whole thing, and it's just sitting there, and you see it taking people in, and it just goes, it's eating it, and you see the body is like being crunched up, and it's Alexander's body.
Oh no.
No.
It spits out the bones, and you see the soul goes into it. And you see like his eyes light up, and other tentacles go
God.
out and grab some of the gnomes.
When you say grab the gnomes, are they like just floating in the nether? Like, are
No,
they
they're
like,
pulled by they're all on tentacles.
So even though they went involuntarily, they get pulled.
You don't know what happened between then.
Right, right. No,
All you know is that there are gnomes on tentacles.
I'm saying there weren't gnomes that were pulled in with me after me. They were the gnomes that went before
No,
me.
this
that
is
just went in
this is
their own-
everybody
okay.
before you and
Right.
then you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I just want to clarify: the gnomes that went in voluntarily, are they also getting grabbed, or are there any signs of those gnomes?
These are those
Yeah,
gnomes.
those are those.
They are.
Everybody that went in before Brooke went in voluntarily.
Right.
And they're
And we're
wrapped
seeing
in the vines.
them.
I
We're
got
seeing
it.
them
I
being
see.
grabbed.
I see.
Okay.
I see.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what
Okay.
I was confused there.
Yeah. This monster
At-
looks like to be like half like tree and like muck and like something. It's something that you can't describe. It's not native to anything you've ever seen before in the world, and it's clearly spitting out the bones and eating the soul
Jeez.
of everything.
Alexander didn't have a soul.
Yes. But
And I know what Val would do. Val would have gone through and put the auras up. So
yeah,
It would
And
disappear.
I will since he said that comment, I will reiterate that you do see a soul come out of Alexander when he's eaten.
Weird.
Huh.
And be careful. You guys keep trying to say like, oh, this soul has that person has that soul. You should stop saying that. You should listen to the quest.
I don't understand.
He's trying to point out that Alexander doesn't have a soul.
Yes.
But I'm telling you that when you see Alexander get chopped up, and you do see a soul coming.
Oh. Okay.
So think about it.
this could be a worse thing.
I want to look around.
Well-
Oh, this I'm not.
Do-
I'm not up to it yet.
Okay, so yeah, you're acting here.
So
Welcome.
So in the nether, I see.
You get pulled, so I'll finish you off.
Right.
So you get pulled in, and like you're on the thing like this, and you see like it's like maybe like 30 different tentacles are coming out, and it's just feeding itself one at a time.
Jeez.
Each one that feeds it takes a round.
Sorry, each one that feeds.
Each one that
Every-
every time it feeds itself, it takes a round.
Okay.
There's 17 gnomes, and I say right now a quick count is probably like 14, 15 gnomes.
Okay.
And you don't see Oni, and you don't see Alexander. We saw Alexander, he's gone.
I don't see Oni.
And Alexander was just eaten.
Okay. And I'm being held by this thing or the vines?
It's the same thing.
Oh.
This creature, it looks like it's made of like nature, but it's twisted in some kind of form, and it has like black muck all over it, but the vines are shooting out from it.
Okay.
It's like the anti-Andaria, like anti-nature
Wow.
mass.
Have I come through yet?
Not yet.
Okay. So
This is your round 2.
Okay. I use repel on it to try to have it let me go. So if it were to let me go, question. Am I just floating in the air? Do I know? I have no sense of
You
that.
don't know.
Okay.
6 seconds.
I hit repel. I do repel.
Okay, roll a concentration check. Well, roll. Well, not
I get
concentration.
11.
Sorry,
I get
roll
11.
roll a will check. Just checking for your concentration. Give me 2 successes. See-
Two.
see
You
one.
got 2.
Okay, so you're able to cast your spell. I'll give you the repel. You go in this, which you don't see in the real world. You see a bright white light go like woo, looks like the Harry Potter Patronum. It goes like woo, out, and you see like it like hurts everything, and all of the muck monster, the vines, it drops a few of them. I'm gonna roll. There were. Damn it. It drops 12 of them. They all fall on the ground,
Nice.
and it shudders and does damage to it, and it's staying away from you now. And you fall to the ground. You're standing in like some kind of mush. You're not sure if it's water or something else, and you're just amongst all the cattails. Is the whole thing called a cattail, or is it just
Yeah.
a weed?
Yes, the whole thing.
The whole thing's.
Okay, because the
Whole
bobs are
thing.
the ends, I think, right?
Yeah, but it's like a
Okay.
cat's tail. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So all the cattails are there, and you're standing amongst it. They're probably like you're pretty tall. It's probably like 2 feet, 2.5 feet up on you.
Okay. The cattails are dry. Like they're not. They're regular cattails. Like I recognize them as.
They
Something
look
that I've
like
seen
cattails. They're
before.
very similar to the
Right.
cattails.
Okay. What they're growing out of.
The cattails aren't wet.
Okay.
Yeah, they're in some kind of moisture or something.
And okay. I use my soul sight. I look at this thing. What do I say?
You use your soul sight, and everything just goes wild. Like your whole vision is just like turned up to high brightness.
Okay. I want to.
It's kind of
investigate-
blinding. I would say it actually inhibits you because everything is just bright.
I want to investigate the stuff underneath me.
Okay, do you turn off your soul sight?
Yeah.
Okay.
1 success.
Okay, you can ask me a question.
What am I standing in? What is it?
Okay, you lean down and you see apparently it's some sort of liquid-like substance that you're not really familiar with, and you believe it might be extra crystal. And you're standing in it. All of a sudden,
I feed on it.
you hear Gilder's voice, and Gilder comes flying in, and a tentacle apparently must have dropped him along the way in, and he's just
Can I
like
grab
flying
him?
in the air. You want to try to grab
Yeah,
him?
I wanna
you,
try to grab
you can try. Go ahead.
I want to try to grab one.
That'll be a strength check.
You better roll high.
Okay.
It's not a grapple, strength check.
Strength check, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, 1 success.
Okay, so in the air, she goes. Grabs you.
Yes.
What? Oh. What is that?
Now you're keeping up.
Gilder.
You keeping up your repel. I'm sorry, your repel was a one shot.
Yeah.
Okay. How much is repel? How much casting cost?
And no casting cost. It's a will skill.
Oh, okay.
So she casts it, she repels it, and then it's she rolls that number of dice, and then it'll push it back 5 feet, or repel it 5 feet
Yeah,
per
so you did the repel.
67.
So in this
Yeah.
time, you catch him as you're doing that. You see the creature like starts like coming back to like powering up, and you see the vines like coming up in the air, and they're
Okay.
getting ready to like grab whatever.
Okay. I cast Circle of Protection.
Okay. Circle protection is focus.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
No, yes.
Okay, so you can if you take no other action, you can do that without wasting any spells. Is that what you're doing?
Well, I want to take one action, but I don't know if it's passive. I want to drink up the astral crystal.
Okay, yes, that would be one action. So -1 power point off, and you reach down to start drink the astral crystal.
Yes.
Okay.
What?
So you're gonna roll a.
I tell Gilder this is astral crystal.
Okay, you're gonna roll a Constitution check. If you roll all ones in this check, you cannot add instinct. You can add instinct to help do this, but it won't affect this part. In your regular Constitution number of dice, if you roll all ones, you will die.
Okay. 4. No. I do not die.
Any ones?
1 6.
Okay, so you you drink the astral crystal and you kind of feel like you're like empowered, but you don't really know how. You just feel very strong.
Do my crystals do
It's kind of
anything?
wild. Crystals will say start glowing, as bright as they can glow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And I nothing looks different to, but I just feel more empowered.
Yes, you're not sure how. You just feel like alert,
Okay.
powerful.
Okay. Gilder,
Yep. What?
get this in your pack.
You look at her and she looks like that she's like glowing. Her eyes are like glowing like purple, like everything. She's like super bright.
I don't have one of those packs.
What?
I'm not the one that's going to be supposed to be in there doing this.
Okay,
They are.
So
Okay.
you guys have a conversation. You made your round. The this muck monster starts grabbing the gnomes. Immediately starts to eat one.
Are they, Tony? Are they within the range of your aura though? Because it's 55 feet
Yeah. I think
range
it's
aura.
50 feet.
Well, no, you're not. What? How big was her repel?
No. Her repel is a single, like a single target. She uses it on a target, but then she put up her circle of protection, and her circle of protection's 55 foot.
Okay, so
Or-
you're
right,
not
aura.
55 feet away from him. You are further than that.
Yeah,
he's
so
picking up-
what-
he's picking up gnomes.
Yeah. But she could she could yell at the gnomes, I guess, to run into her aura, I guess.
You cannot
But
do
yeah.
that. You cannot not do that now because he just medicated
No.
it. I told you what to do.
No.
we gotta
No. What I'm
gotta
saying
get
is that
closer.
yeah.
We gotta get closer.
Closer to him.
What? We gotta save them.
Okay, he eats a gnome. There are 16 gnomes left, and the gnomes seem to be in like disarray right now.
Where? No.
I was just about to tell you. So who else went through? It's you. Next, who went on your round with you? Who went in at the same time as you?
Nobody.
No, he went.
I went one round. I said I went one round after you did. You went in, then I went. Then they took
Okay,
off,
so-
and I went in.
So Richard and you come through. Now this time, as you come through, you're being pulled in. By the time you get pulled in, the tentacle like just disappears. You go flying into the this area, and you fall into the muck,
Okay.
which is.
I went in on my own. I didn't get pulled in.
Oh, you ran in.
Right.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys just run in. You kind of trip a little bit because you come into it, and your terrain changes. And you're instantly stopped from fast speed to like a hard walk into like this mush, and you find yourself within all the cattails.
Okay. I look around.
It's just weeds, and you see there's something happening, but it's probably a couple hundred feet away.
Do I see Brooke?
No, you know there's something happening, but it's far away.
Okay. I'll start running down toward whatever I see.
Yeah, it's all sort of like wildlife in front of you, like not animals and such, but like plants and overgrowth.
Okay.
You start making your way there. Literally at the end of your round, just running there, you see that Ayana. You can literally see her glowing. You can make out that it's her. Past her, you see this like 50-foot tall like mud creature.
Okay.
You guys make your way over there, and Ayana already went. Okay, so we're next round. Ayana, you can go. Then we'll go down the chain.
Okay. I want to. I feel like I want to get closer and use hallowed ground. Is the muck monster like? Does it seem like it's made up of the astral crystal itself, or
Can't tell.
it's just coming out of it? It's just in it, right? Like in the same thing. Okay. So if I were to do hallowed ground in the muck, would it like extend
I can't tell you what
throughout?
happened.
Okay.
I'm gonna call you 6 seconds. 6.
Okay, then I do hallowed ground there where I am.
Okay. Can I hear hollow ground the description so I can make sure this operates correctly?
Create an aura that deals skill level points of mystic damage to all undead and demonic creatures.
All dead and demonic, undead and demonic creatures. Okay, you create the hollow ground.
Does it get amplified with the crystal?
Nothing doesn't get amplified, and nothing is really being affected by it. You're not in range of this creature.
Okay.
Tony, can I ask a question about the combination of hallowed ground with the circle of protection? Because with the circle of protection, it's a static thing, and you can't attack outside of it. Would the hallowed ground be counted as an attack, or not?
For now, we'll say no.
Okay.
But
In the future, it would be.
I'm gonna say now for the rules because I'd have to think about it.
Yeah.
But for now, no, that is not considered attack.
Yeah. So remember the
That's
hallowed.
nullifying your other thing.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, Brock, the hallowed ground, remember, isn't attached to you. It's a circle on the ground. It's a fixed
Right.
spot,
Right.
so you can move within that.
Okay.
Okay. Well, she didn't declare it any other movement, so
Yeah.
that's your round.
No.
Yeah.
That
Okay. Muck creature goes. He eats another gnome. There's
Do I
15
not get to go?
gnomes left, and Gilder.
I will
um,
move toward him. How far away are I right now? Well, obviously less than 55 feet.
More than 55 feet.
Yeah, so I'll start walking.
You're probably about a little bit over 100 feet away.
10, 20. I'll take 2 wit and move 20 feet.
Okay. Move 20 feet towards the muck monster.
Yep.
Okay. So we'll put you at We'll make it even. We'll say 100 just to make the math
I'll
easy,
move it.
and
Can I-
you move 80. You cannot move.
Okay.
It turns over. Who's up in here? You guys are here. Not yet. You go.
I'm gonna keep going toward them.
Okay. You come up and you approach. You're able to run up and meet Ayana right now, who's just standing there. And Dell, are you with her?
Yeah.
You with him?
Yep.
You both approach and you see them. As you're about to move, you realize they come up next to you.
Okay.
Okay. You guys can speak quickly if you want.
Nexus.
Ayana,
What-
what
what-
happened to you?
This is astral crystal. We're walking in astral crystal.
This is all astral
This
crystal.
is all astral crystal.
Where's Alec?
He's gone.
Gone.
I
where?
watched him be chewed up by this monster, but his soul was released.
What is this thing?
I don't know.
We got to get within. We got to get within range and shoot this thing. We got to destroy it.
Yes.
It's eating our
It's eating our friends.
carriers.
We're not carriers.
They're
I
our
did
guys that
uptake
that's gonna
some of the
get our
crystal
miners.
for myself.
Yeah.
How big is this thing?
50 feet high and probably like wide, like a Jabba the Hutt wide.
Hmm.
It's probably about like picture like a
Ill.
it's like a muck monster. It just comes out like a gumdrop shape.
Like Pizza the Hut?
Yeah. Yes. 100% like
50
Pizza Hut.
feet big.
You're delicious.
You're delicious.
Yeah, you're delicious.
Pizza the Hut died today because he eats himself.
He does. He ate himself in his own limo. Okay, so
Talk about takeout.
your actions are done getting up there. You guys talk. That finishes your round. You come through, and you come through. Same way, you kind of run through. You're kind of confused. You see everything that we described before. What do you want to do?
So we don't see them, just this like field.
I think you might see a little bit of them running.
something.
I'm flying. I flew in.
Okay, so
Okay.
you're flying with them again.
All right, Oh yeah, that's right. I had to fly from you. All right, I'll keep going forward, I guess.
Okay, you have to stay with his aura just to
It's
remind you.
All right.
Okay, you guys fly. Because of your vantage point, you can easily see what's happening. You see her standing with them,
I'll stay with you. You know,
Let's make our way down to them.
and you see that muck monster.
I don't want to go over there.
In the distance, you see it's like a landscape that like continues, but it just goes into heavy fog, and you cannot see past it.
So he's
Probably-
like
probably
on the
if-
edge of the fog. This muck monster.
No, like a couple hundred feet after him, it just goes
Okay.
into like fog.
What's right behind them?
Right behind him,
Yeah.
it's just overgrowth area.
Okay. Let's make our way to them.
It's like you're in the middle of a swamp that's like overgrown and magical in a sense.
It's
Alright, I'm
the
with-
haze.
Describe the look of it.
I'm with
It's
you.
just the haze.
It looks pretty magical or scary magical.
Scary magical.
Pretty scary magical.
We'll make our way.
Wait,
Pretty scary.
that house wasn't
magical.
beautiful. You're not gonna fool me, Tony.
Gotcha.
You
Get outta
can't
here.
fool
That house
me.
isn't pretty.
That's literally the 18th hint I threw. That house
About
wasn't
the
pretty.
aesthetics of the house.
All intelligent clues were completely shunned. Okay, so you guys fly up. You're there. Next round, you're there. We're going back to the beginning. The monster eats another gnome. You're down to 14 gnomes. And he's just enjoying himself. And, Ayana, you're top of the order.
For the record, it wasn't intelligent clues. There were clues coming from Tony Hansen, who was a mastermind.
Pretty
Are
intelligent.
you trying to gaslight me right now?
No.
I think you were trying to
Yeah, I
gaslight.
think you were trying to gaslight me.
obfuscating.
Yeah.
All I heard
Look
was
at his
that.
face! Look at his
All I
face!
heard was that it wasn't intelligent. It was from Tony, who's a mastermind.
I said no. yes,
What
yes.
did I hear that was
No,
different than that?
it wasn't a matter
Mastermind
of.
manipulator.
Yes,
Oh,
it
thank
wasn't
you.
a matter of intelligent that I was
That's
ignoring
what I
intelligent
love
choices.
to hear those words.
It wasn't a matter that I was skipping intelligent choices. It was that you
Intelligent
have
choices?
a way.
No, hints.
Yeah,
Hints.
intelligent hints, whatever it is.
Subtle
It's the way
hints.
that you deliver them could
Right.
be either way. Everyone at this table and everyone watching knows that. So
Sure.
I don't know
they
nothing.
could be
You know what?
stupid
Go back-
things, but
go-
the way you say it, they could be
Go
be
back
very
and watch
enticing.
the episode for yourselves and let me know what you think.
Yes, you know what I'm talking about. You could be like,
Literally,
sure
the
you wanna
fans
do
after the
that?
episode were like, what was going on?
Yes.
Took so long.
Okay, so I tell them.
We
I
gotta
agree
get
with
outta
Del.
here.
We have to destroy this monster and get the astral
I think we
crystal.
should just get out of here.
They're with us too?
They're fly-
We
they-
just-
well,
I thought you said we got to them. Sorry.
you're flying. You could yell it though. We'll say he yells that.
Let's get out of here! What are you doing?
It's killing our friends. We need the astral crystal and
Well, how do we destroy this thing? I have bullets. I don't think that'll help us.
Can
You're
you
right, Daxus.
can you like cure it? Is that a thing?
I
you
have
can do?
I have cure. That's what I was going to try. But that just or healing touch, but that the cure just I don't know if this thing is poisoned or if it has the blight. It doesn't seem like it to me. It seems like this is something else.
Perhaps good old straight up damage might work.
I like the way you think.
We're in your circle right now, right? Like
Yeah.
when we get there. All right.
Maybe I was thinking of giving it a shot of Mystic Blast. Getting within range of it.
I'm gonna kill a round. He eats another gnome.
Oh, we
I don't-
gotta get out
no,
of here.
I'm
Gilder,
I'm
you
still
move
running.
forward? I know.
Yeah.
You move
I was
forward.
still going.
You're,
I was
20
going to keep
feet.
moving forward.
You're 60 feet away.
Can that
Do we
thing
see where Gilder
come
is?
in
So,
here?
Del, you're not there with them. You leave.
Circle?
No.
No, I'm going to start moving forward, but I was going to use the. But as I'm going. Okay, question I've got is when I went in the portal, did I see that the vines had started to die off, or was I gone
You're
before that
unsure
happened?
Whether
No, that was just the part because I didn't know where I went in when they saw the
You went in
vines had
freely.
died off.
you went
Yeah,
in
no,
freely and you came out into like an overgrowth swamp.
Yes, but on the other side, where she had the circle protection, the vines had died off or
They've
were
gained their
dying.
strength again. That's last
Yeah.
thing you noticed.
Right. So I'm going to say to Ayana, when we were at the other side, coming through your circle of protection, it damaged this creature really badly. It was killing it off. If you left it up, I think it would have done that. If you can get close enough and use this, you might be able to save them all and destroy this creature just with your protection.
Let's
But we
try.
got to get close.
We have to try.
Let's go.
Okay, Del.
Oh man.
Does that amp?
Okay.
Does the astral crystal amp up the circle of protection at all?
Ooh. I would love if it did.
Nothing that you're using is amped. I
Okay.
keep asking that question, but nothing is amped.
I just feel stronger
You feel empowered.
from the astral crystal.
I take out my gun.
Okay, so we
My
walk closer.
guns.
Okay, take out your guns.
We're walking closer. Is Gilder ahead of us? Like significantly?
About 60 feet.
50 feet?
60 feet.
Okay, so you're right. So how close are you
I'm,
to it then?
I'm slow, but I'm still 60 feet away from you.
Okay. So
in
that
2
means
rounds.
that, so if you're 60 feet away from us, that means you're 40 feet away from it.
Right.
Okay.
Which means I'll be able to do something
You
next
moving
round.
20 and 20 every time you move?
20 and 20. Yeah.
say we try
Try what?
to defeat this thing.
I'm gonna kill another gnome.
How many gnomes left?
12.
Left?
We should get out of here. Let's go back through the portal, close it, get out of here. That's what I think we should do.
How are you going to close it?
Crystal.
The
It's
person
not
who
close
could
it.
close
Let's
it.
try and attack this thing first. See what you can do. See what you can... No?
Attack it how?
With the circle of protection, I thought.
Okay.
Didn't,
Okay,
didn't
let's keep
Del
moving.
just say like
Shoot it.
Could we fly out with a circle of protection if that's what you want to do, Scully? Oh, Scully.
Travis? It's Travis. Travis Cumberbatch.
Damien, you get 10 experience points for.
Yeah, my costume was so good.
Yes, you win costume of the night.
Yes.
Wow.
Amazing. Oh my
Awesome.
God, that was
Alrighty.
great.
So anyway, Hagrid, how are we gonna get out of here?
Chris Door didn't.
John Barry, what are you doing here?
Didn't go in.
Yeah,
actually.
Chris didn't.
Yeah, he's still back there.
I couldn't play this thing to sleep.
Sorry.
We go back without
Yes.
the astral crystal.
We can't even collect it right now. Even if we.
You're right.
The gnomes are all
Is
getting
there any way
eaten.
for you to
We gotta
shock
get
it
out of
again
here.
so it drops the gnomes and they can all come in here? Can we do that?
I can try.
And we can collect the gnomes while it's startled.
I
11
can try,
gnomes
but we
left.
have to move closer.
All right, let's move closer.
So I move closer.
Move together, go.
Move as one.
Move as one. Move.
Okay, so
Getting
you
closer.
guys move forward.
I want
Yeah.
to. I want to take aim at a tentacle that's holding a vine that's holding a gnome.
You're 100 feet away.
Shoot through your.
No, you can't shoot through my. You can't shoot
What are you
through this
doing?
aura.
What are you
So
doing
either
over
you walk
there?
out and do it.
You can't.
Don't
I
do that
can
in here.
fire.
You don't
No,
do that all
you
the
can't.
time.
All right. Okay.
Don't do that in here.
All
Do
right.
that
Not in
there.
here.
Not in here.
All right. Let's keep
Can't-
moving then.
can't
Do that
do
up
Put
there.
it outside. Don't do that in here. Not in here. Not outside.
We can't do that in here.
Good thing
Okay,
you
so
guys noticed that.
Yeah,
So you're with
No
you're
it.
attacks.
welcome.
Well, your aura is not mobile, so if you're moving, you have to
Oh
drop
yes, that's true.
No, it stays up as long as she's focuses on it. It will
Yeah.
stay there, but then when you hit the edge, you can walk out of it, and then it will just dissipate.
Oh, so we have to
Right.
walk out of it.
it. You'll eventually leave it. Is that what I mean?
Yeah, but she can reset it again, and it centers on her, and it does
You can
it does
recast
an
it.
aura
So
around
we can
where.
time it so whenever you step out, you just recast it and you go
can
in
just-
there.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do that.
Okay, so you begin to guys move forward. How fast are you moving forward?
100 miles an hour.
As fast as they can go.
As fast could be. I don't know.
I'll say you're moving
Mach 2.
40 feet and around.
Yeah.
Can everybody move 40 feet at least? It's
Right.
by the slowest person.
Where do I see that?
Trees are pretty slow.
I want to see.
It'd be your movement. What's your movement?
I'm looking for it. I don't see it.
That would
Speed,
be.
movement,
Oh, move 2.
So that's
2.
Mine's
You,
10,
you move 10.
That's 10 feet per move action.
Mine's
so if you use all
2.5.
3, it would be 10, 20, 30 feet.
Oh, okay. I see 3 actions. Okay.
Yeah. You have to use all your move actions to get your full move.
That's 2.5.
2.5. So you move
5
half
feet
feet technically
per.
first. So 2.5, 5, 7.5.
Okay.
It's 37.5 feet. So you move 35. You don't get the extra 5.
Okay, so 35.
35 feet.
Right under.
Okay, so we're gonna say
Okay.
we're gonna say you
Got it.
guys move.
Oh, he moves 3.
Well, you're casting spells though at the end of your shit every time. You guys can only move because you're
2.
doing that.
Right.
Not even well, you're casting it and you don't want to spend any points.
Well, you'd move
Right.
up to the
Right.
55-foot mark. You'd leave it, and then you'd recast it once you're outside of it.
Right.
So
She
you'd
can only move
un-
one movement rate though. Unless
No,
you-
can-
she'd be.
No, she can move 2.
2?
She can move 2 and use one way to keep it because it's concentration or focus.
Yeah, 3. I'll just move 2.
cast.
That's
Move.
one.
No, she doesn't have to recast it, and she focuses on it.
You have to
That's
recast
the
every single
that's
time.
the 55. No, that's
No,
55 feet. It's
Right.
because it's a focus spell. It's 55 feet. It's locked there. She focuses on it when she can move 2 movements and use 1 wit to keep it up. When she gets outside of that range, then she'd have to recast it.
That's what I'm talking about.
But she's not going to be able to get outside of it for several rounds.
Because it's 55
Three-
feet.
three rounds should be
So-
able
If you're moving slowly, then absolutely. Yeah. Then
Yeah.
if you move 10 feet at a time, you guys
Yeah,
are
yeah.
just moving the thing. You don't have to do any recasts.
Right, yeah. That's,
But like
well,
if you were
not
darting to the end, you have to recast the whole thing. You have to spend a point.
Yeah, no, I can't do that yet.
Okay, so you guys are moving 10 feet towards it, which means you'll be there in 10 rounds. Gilder, are you going back to be with them or no?
No. As soon as I clear that and get within 40 feet, I'm shooting.
Okay, you get up there and shoot. What are you using?
Heavy Mystic Cannon.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes.
Sick.
Do your attack. Is that on your back or is that on your arm? So he has like the,
outerwear.
so he has like the kind of like the War Machine cannon on the back.
Over the shoulder.
Yeah.
My God.
The mother-in-law.
Did you say the mother-in-law?
It's Iron Man 2, Jim.
Oh.
The missile called the
Really?
mother-in-law. I don't think it even works, right?
No, it
dead out.
doesn't.
20 hit.
20?
Yeah.
20's a hit.
Cool.
So he goes. He hits it. Goes.
And that's a 35-foot area effect.
Wow.
Nice.
Deal your damage.
Oh, so many sixes.
Oh, man.
24. 34.
You moved this round to cast that, right?
40.
You moved up.
40.
to
Yeah,
cast
one.
that?
Yeah. I still got. I got to spend a point of action. I'm out. That's all my wit. So that's 40 points of damage, and that's mystic damage.
Okay. So are you gonna be doing that every round?
We'll see.
Okay. Okay. So he moves up, fires at it. You see it like go through the air, blast the thing. The thing like hits like it takes the hit. You guys are moving slowly up, and you see the thing like looks at him.
I'm not.
And you, what are you doing?
I was moving. I was moving ahead of them because I'd already gone. I'm going to get up to Gilda and just hide. Basically, I'm going to use hide in shadows to disappear, and then start maneuvering around to see if I can get these grab the gnomes.
Okay. Gilder, it tries to grab you. You have to roll a agility check. You need 2 successes because it comes at you with multiple of the tentacles.
Doesn't it? It has to hit me first.
Oh, to make contact?
Yeah.
That's what you're trying to say. Okay, do that. 11, 15, 23.
Shoot. Yep, that got me.
Okay, you're gonna roll a need 2 successes on agility.
Agility. Well, let's use a instinct point. I can't get it any other way. Nope, just got one.
Picks you up in the air. It eats with another tentacle. It eats one of the gnomes. 11 gnomes left.
How close
Okay.
am I to
You guys
Gilda
are moving
now?
forward. He's not paying attention to you, so you believe you're in stealth. You see him get picked up.
Yeah.
You
So
are within 40 feet, I think.
okay, so I'm going to head up to Gilda, and I'm basically going to try to
Gilda's already
attack.
there,
Okay, how high off the ground is he?
about 15 feet.
15 feet. Okay, I can't reach that. So, so I'll just have to move towards where the gnomes are to see if I can anyone that's lower to the ground, see if I can actually hit the tentacle to make it drop it.
They're all roughly the same area. I'll roll to see if anywhere up there. I roll a 5 or a 6. Yes, there's one gnome that's a little bit lower you can reach.
Yeah, so I'll head towards that gnome in stealth and then attack it. I guess when they get within range. It's going to take me a little bit.
So your stealth move is very slowly, obviously.
Oh no, it's normal. It's normal because of the skills I've got. I can move perfectly normal. And once I'm in stealth,
Okay.
they can't find me. It's one of the
Okay, are you attacking this round, or are you trying to grab?
Am
this
I
round?
within range of him this round?
I'll say yes.
Okay, what I'll do is I'll wait till I'll get up there, and I want to, I'll give it an attack. What the hell? I'll just attack the and try to then go back into stealth as soon as I've attacked. 18.
Miss.
Miss. Okay.
Oh, you're attacking a tentacle.
Yeah.
That's fine. You get a hit.
Okay.
What are you hitting with? What kind of weapon?
I'm doing a flame. It's a scarlet weapon. It's my magical sword. It has special damage of fire.
Fire damage. Okay.
Yep.
So you slice into it and do your damage.
20.
So you slice it, then the gnome falls to the ground. Thank you.
On yeah, if he can take do whatever he's gonna do.
Top of the next round, you guys are just moving forward. Yes.
Is there any way for me to step out of the circle and take a shot?
Well, you have to go out all the movement rate of the circle. So you're with her in the middle.
Yeah, can I leave?
Well, you're not technically always in the middle, but you can leave and come back.
Yeah,
into
I'm gonna leave and take a shot. I'm gonna do that.
it. Okay. So you move out. You're gonna take 2 movement to go out. You can take 1 shot.
Okay. So I only have 1 wit to spend, right?
I would think so. Yeah.
Okay. 6. 23 hit?
Yeah. Is your attack magical?
Arcane.
Okay.
So 10, 19, 26 damage.
Okay, just. Oh!
Can I do the same?
Yes.
You have to
But-
step out first.
I'm gonna stay out and try and like.
Yeah.
So it's 2 movements.
Yeah, to get out of the whole circle, yeah.
All right, so I will take 1 shot. Then,
By all means.
thank you. 10, 12, 17.
Miss. You just fire, it just goes wild.
Oh, do we know its defense?
It's 20.
What did I say?
17.
Can I use an instinct to roll another?
Yes.
Okay.
You don't have to, just so you know, you don't have to use 1 die. You can use many dice if you want to.
I understand.
Just make sure.
Worked. 20.
Nice,
Okay.
dude. Nice.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Doing them numbers.
Okay. Big damage. 8, 13.
Type
13
of damage.
Okay, so
What
you
type of-
guys,
what
you're
type of
moving
damage?
forward with the whole thing.
Stun.
No.
Physical damage, elemental damage. What type of damage?
Physical.
It might be okay.
Is this all that we see? Like as far as the eye can see in here, is all this
This
mush?
mist, your distance at the horizon is just like mist, which is the horizon is not very far. It's
Stay
like
now.
400 feet.
Right. Okay. But there's all this whole, the marsh, all this crystals, that whole.
The marsh is
As far
probably
as we could see.
about 100 feet wide. It's centered around him. He is the
Right.
center of the marsh.
Does he look like the stuff that's
He looks like
he's made of the actual crystal?
I will answer you this. He looks like he is absolutely a amalgamation of this entire area.
Be sticky if we kill him, and that's the cause of all the arcane crystal.
Okay, so you guys are moving forward. Everyone's made their attacks.
Fair point.
He eats another one. You're down to 10 gnomes.
We have to start aiming for tentacles. Hopefully, you can drop gnomes.
Okay, we're
How
gonna
close are
the top of this round. Guild, you're held by a tentacle. You can try to escape if you want. Give me a agility check. We need 2. If you want to roll a strength check, also I'll allow a strength check too. You want to try to burst out.
Oh, strength. Oh, that would be about the same, but it would be better actually. I'm still going to do that. All right. It's fine. Nope.
Okay, you try to burst out.
Yep.
With the suit, but you're unable to do it, and you're still captured. We begin the round. You're up, just walking through.
How far am I from it now?
This will be your 3rd round, so this will be 30 feet, so
feet.
you're 70 feet away.
Okay.
And you do notice as you get closer that none of the tentacles, like if there was a tentacle in the air, that kind of moves away.
From,
Just-
from
just
us
kinda
all
stays away
walking
from
through.
you. Yeah.
Okay, I keep.
You're almost at the edge. Well, I'm sorry, I take that back because you haven't moved the original circle. I take that back. So you've gone 30 feet in your own circle, which means that 2 more rounds, you've gone 20 feet.
The end of it, almost.
Right, then you would recast it there, and
Okay.
then you would see a noticeable impact. But right now you're just moving.
Okay,
It's a very
okay.
slow game you're playing.
Okay.
Okay, you're moving forward. You're with, right?
Yep.
You guys are still outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. He's gonna go first, and he's going to try to grab both of you. So I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
My guns don't shoot that far, so I can't even hit him
Yeah,
from over here.
yeah,
Roll
mine's
pretty
only
high.
30.
6,
I
12,
missed it last, I
15,
can't- I gotta get more damage.
17, 18.
17's hit.
That's a hit.
So roll agility save, agility check, because you are not in the circle of protection.
Yeah.
No. I'm gonna use another instinct and try to make one more roll.
What are we seeing?
Yeah.
I'm gonna use 2 instincts.
Come on
Yeah.
now.
No.
Just make sure you take your instinct
Yeah,
points
yeah.
off. Okay, so Phil gets joinked up.
I try to
and
shoot the
You're
tentacle.
able to. Your spidey senses go off. You're like, oh, you do like a roll in the marsh, and it misses you.
So now that agility check, was that wit? 1 wit for the round?
No.
Okay.
No, that's compelled checks are just reactions.
Now, they're much
They're free
closer
reactions.
to us, right? Like they were right outside the
They-
circle.
Yeah, they were
Yeah,
with
with
you. Well,
us,
he's
yeah.
not now. He was taken
Yeah.
up into the air away, but
Okay.
he's like outside your bubble. He's right there, walking alongside you.
All right. I was gonna try to take a shot at the tentacle, but if it's past,
You could move
So you can't
and
do
get
it-
out
you
and
can't
still
do it on
shoot.
reaction to do something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so he gets
no,
joinked up.
it's
You
not
guys
enough
are
time.
you guys are moving forward, and you can take action, Dan.
I want to fire with So I want to fire with 2 guns.
Okay.
At the tentacle that grabbed Kyros.
Okay.
An aristocrat.
15 is the defense you need.
Okay. $15?
Yeah.
All right, that's a hit.
Nailed it.
And number 2. Let's roll them all. That's another hit.
How are you getting 2 hits? Why are you attacking twice? Oh no, it's just 1 attack.
Oh,
You double your damage.
okay.
Yeah, you already hit.
So it was a hit.
In one of your pistols lightning damage.
Yep.
Yes.
One of them is.
Total damage.
It's 12, 13, 14, 15. Doubled is 30.
Okay, so the lightning is the only other factor on your damage.
Don't you have to roll critical for that though, or something?
Yes.
I
Yeah.
did.
Oh, you did. Okay,
Yes.
cool.
Yep.
Cool.
The lightning's a special on his weapon, right?
Yes.
Okay. So how much lightning damage did you add? Just whatever your talent special is. Your talent critical. For pistols.
How many 6 did you roll, Dan?
3.
3. So that would be 3 times 2. That'd be 6 lightning damage.
What's his proficiency, just so I know?
He's got 2 proficiencies in the tactical special, and with the lightning, 3 6s. So
So you
yeah,
had 2 in there. So every 6 you hit, if you put it in there, you would just times it.
you do
Be-
you do
get
2
six,
you do
it'd be
2
4, 6.
damage.
Okay.
Imagine
Yeah.
you had 5 in there, you would have done
Yeah.
like 15 damage and lightning damage.
Yep. So
Okay.
it's an additional 6 points of lightning damage.
So you fire, and little lightning goes, it like sears it off, and then just falls to the ground, and you're freed. I'm gonna take away a wit,
Okay.
but you can take a round.
Take away a wit. Can I take a shot from midair?
Yes.
Have you dropped your fly?
Oh, can I shoot? I want to shoot one of
I'm
the.
gonna say his fly is dropped.
I
Yeah,
want to
sure.
shoot one of the arms that's attacking the gnome. Like,
Okay.
Yeah.
Need a 15.
So. Yeah, got it.
Okay. Gnome is still eating this round, so I'm gonna take it down to 9.
Okay.
Do your damage.
Damage.
And just so you know, just an is an out of game thing. When you attack these tentacles, you do no damage to the creature.
21 damage.
Okay, so you kill the tentacle.
I freed a gnome though, right?
Yeah. You can tell you don't really see a reaction from him. You see the tentacle freak out, but
When the tentacle freaks out, is it gone and dead?
it just
Does it grow back?
recoils.
Okay.
Recoils. You haven't noticed if it grows back, but you know it recoils.
Okay.
It actually recoils like into like almost into him or into like the below, and then usually another one comes up eventually. But you don't know if it's the same one or not. Any other actions by anybody?
Are there any other tentacles that are low, or are they all high?
I'll roll again for it. Give you a chance for it. No.
All too high. I'm still stealthed, so I'm going to try and move around behind it because it hasn't really seen me yet. So
It's gonna
I'll
take
get
a
him.
bit of time, but I'm
Yeah,
it's gonna take, like,
I'll move.
4 rounds.
Basically, I'm also keeping an eye on the tentacles. If the thing gets low enough, I'm going to cut them off as I'm going. To try and, but I just can't reach them any other way.
Okay, so sneaking around. Gilder?
That was I had to use a wit to do. My wit hadn't come back around, right? It's I had to use that to try to escape.
No, that was
You
a
did it
compelled
at
check.
the beginning of the
I have a
round.
compelled check, so I'm still got my 3. Okay, good. Shoot again. Heavy Mystic Cannon at the.
Are you freed?
No, I'm in the tentacle.
Okay, you're just firing while you're in it.
Yeah,
You firing at him
it's-
or the tentacle holding you?
Is the can I see where the tentacle that's going and aim at the base of it, where I
Either
can still
fire at
hit?
the tentacle or fire at him. because even when you get to that base point, it's still a choice. Are you firing
Well-
tentacle or firing grenade?
Yeah, but
He's
this
an
is area
area-
effect. It's area effect, so it's gonna hit everybody, everything in there.
I see what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you attack close enough where the area effect is. What's the area
Right,
effect?
where's 35
And it's mystic damage.
mystic damage? Yes.
I see. Okay. You
So
accomplish
if I aim low enough to hit a tentacle,
you want to try and knock
but it's
out
still
the
close,
tentacles
but it's
around the
still
area.
close enough to hit the monster.
Yes. This is a cold shot. What's the rules for cold shot? think
I
it's,
gotta do an insight check, I think.
You have to minus some dice off.
How
Anybody
much
else
dice?
not to take their action this round?
I can't really do anything. I'm gonna stick,
We're just walking.
move
just
forward.
walking
Yeah,
forward.
in the circle.
I think around you're up to. I think we advanced around already. So you might be at 40 feet.
2 rounds. Okay.
A cold shot is just a 1-wit insight check. You've got if you do the insight check and you get the success, then you can target where you're going to hit it. But that's what the
Okay,
cold
it has to
shot
be
is.
done on top of your attack. Go ahead.
I got one.
You got it. Okay. So your cold
Okay.
shot successful. So you're looking for the vulnerability. You're trying to tactically hit in the right spot. You make your attack. Okay.
What's up? I got one more round to do that. Ooh. 10. Okay, cool.
Oh, actually,
21.
no. I'm sorry. I have to take that back. I have to do a re-roll against you.
Oh.
Yes.
I didn't get it. So you
Okay.
did get it.
21 to hit.
That's a hit. Go ahead. So you fire off the missile cannon. It blows up around him. If you do a significant amount of damage, you might drop all tentacles around it.
Oh.
Let's see, it's 10. It's 20. 33.
All the tentacles drop.
Wow.
If you're being held right now, you're dropped to the ground. Yeah, we're down to 9 gnomes. They all drop to the ground. That's basically it for the round, and everyone has went. We're now at the top of the round. No one's being held. You go first. I usually let them go right after you. So.
Are they close to us? The gnomes that fell?
No,
They're
you're
close.
still 60 feet away, so you're not even in this really.
Okay. So, am I at the point where I have to recast
You're gonna
it?
move to 50 feet,
Okay.
and then you can recast it there if you wanted to.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, so you would be right up against him. So you do that, you recast, and
How am I right up against him?
or actually no, if you move this round and
You're right up against me.
at 1 point, your aura would be up against him. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're up against me. You'd keep me in it.
Okay.
You would have to use one of your points though. One of your power points.
Ooh, what effect does the aura have on him?
Okay.
About to find out.
PowerPoint.
Oh, baby.
Use PowerPoint.
Okay. So you put it up. Circle protection, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Is that right? Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Circle protection goes up, and he kind of gets like pushed, like he gets hit. No damage. Jake. Oh no, there is damage if he tries to enter though. He just gets repelled back a little bit, couple of feet. It's literally about 5 feet or 10
His
feet.
whole body moves back?
Yeah, he gets like ousted. And you see when he does, you see like black muck like breaking off. You see other muck kind of like just like attach on. Kind of like he slides along the muck.
Okay.
He's definitely ousted from what you just did.
He's not like coming up from one particular like hole. He's just like
No.
moving along. Okay, gotcha.
You can't tell, but yeah,
Okay.
it seems
Okay.
how you understand.
Okay.
Okay, so that's what happens. His tentacles start going back, but they go around your area. Anyone is out. I'm gonna roll for how many gnomes are going to be outside of the area, and that is all of them, unfortunately. So I'm gonna roll. There's 9. He's gonna eat. Well, I have to get him first. We're gonna do 4 3 times. All fails.
Yeah, jeez, these gnomes, man.
2 escape. I'm gonna allow the ones who escape to go into your
Nice.
area.
Yay.
Okay, thank God.
2 more escape. 4 escape to get into the area. The rest of the outside, he grabs them up and he eats 1. So there are now. I'm gonna put 4
4.
and 4.
Because I'm outside, Tony, and he's just grabbed them, that means they'll be low enough for me
Oh.
to attack.
He doesn't. Well, I don't think he knows where you are. He's not.
No, he can't. Doesn't know where I am. But
When-
they're low enough that then we're going to grab the gnomes. That means the tentacles are low enough for me to be able to attack them as they're grabbing one of the gnomes.
Moving way too fast, and you're moving way too slow. So no, you,
Okay.
you can't do that.
When the gnomes enter our circle,
They like run in.
I tell them start collecting the crystal.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
This is it.
Nice.
Sure, okay.
Yeah. Yes.
God, he's pissing his pants.
I peed myself several times.
The piss of the crystal. The piss of the crystal.
First I peed.
That's not pee. It's going down my leg.
They put the
Extra pistol.
device into it, and they start trying to switch it on. So here's the rolls that
the
you all
rub.
made. Yeah.
Here we go.
Here's the rub. Here's the rub.
So
Here's the rub. Does it work?
I'm gonna let. I mean, yes, exactly. It's been through a lot of trauma. It's been damaged several times.
Yeah.
So you're all gonna roll 3d6, and at one at a time. There are 4 gnomes within, and if either of you roll, well, if you roll a 1, that gnome's pack will be unusable.
Here we go.
1-1.
Just one.
I'm
one
rolling
in it.
3, right?
We're rolling 3. Okay.
You're good. Usable.
Thank God.
Yes.
Yeah. 6 in there.
I believe
two-
I can
so then
achieve.
we're-
1.
Oh, fuck. A 1.
Reroll.
There are. Do we still have rerolls in the game?
Yeah.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, fate. It's a fate. It's a fate point
Oh, yeah,
reroll.
fate point rerolls.
Oh.
Fate point.
Oh,
Do that.
Using
Yeah.
a fate point
Yes.
for a reroll. Wow.
Thank you. Oh my God, this
Oh,
thing.
boy.
This thing
Are you serious?
Sorry, Charles. Just one. Just one, though. Just one.
The folly of man.
Yeah, apparently everybody gets one.
Thank you, Charles.
Yes, I'm all good.
Nice.
Okay, so just one is
Just
broken.
one.
The rest, they put the tubes in, and you see it turn it on, and you see like all the technology starts whirling, and there's even some crystals in there, which is adding in the mystical factor, trying to take it and contain it. And you see like the whole thing glows as it's coming into the system. They start doing it. You have no idea how long it's going to take. You know the process has been started for 3 of them. They're just
Good move.
on the ground.
Okay. Yes.
Good order.
Now, one question: does that gnome now take his pack off and start fixing it?
The broken
Because
one.
what gnomes would do.
Probably.
Yeah, I would
There's
say,
nothing
yeah.
else to do
Yeah,
at
it's
the
gonna
moment.
try.
He takes off and tries to tinker it. We'll see how he does every round. We can do that.
It's a little side quest
That's
going
awesome.
on.
Okay, so everyone else, you're just
Protecting gnomes. That's
Yes.
what I'm doing
I'm gonna
now.
take a shot, another shot.
okay. You're staying out of her
Yeah.
area. Same thing for you.
Same.
Okay.
We're not moving now, right?
I'm gonna say you're probably not in our area. You're probably a little bit out still, so you're okay.
I wanna-
So you don't have to move. You can just fire.
I want to use Arcane Charged to charge my next shot, but can I tap Evocation to boost that?
If you have the wit.
I do.
Yeah, you have to.
yeah.
It costs tapping evocation, tapping your expertise.
Yeah.
Costs one.
Then I'm
point.
gonna use the. Arcane Charge.
Wait,
oh, I'm out.
is it an evocation spell?
It's an Evocation spell, yeah.
Okay.
No, that leaves me one short. Gosh darn
You
it.
can pay the point.
I can pay a point. A power point.
Yeah.
To do that?
You can,
Yeah.
Well, 'cause you
the
can pay the
system is
power
You're
points.
supposed to pay power
Yeah.
points, but yeah, obviously you're
Oh,
gonna
okay.
get used to
Use the
it, like
extra.
always
Yeah,
trying
yeah.
to save it.
I'm gonna-
to cash in your coupons
gonna-
every round.
Yeah.
Not
So
trying
I'm gonna
spend them.
spend 1 point and then I can do it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna spend 1 point and charge it up. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So-
You could spend all points and save all wit if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay. So I'm gonna do that. So my attack is boom. Schmear. 18, 19, 20, 20, 22.
This is your attack.
That's my attack against the
hit.
guy, not a tentacle. So
Okay.
then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Boom. Let's see what happens. 6, 10. Another 10. 10. 24. 24 damage.
Okay.
Sure, it's 24, not 34?
Is it 34? Oh, he's right. It's 34. Sorry.
Why not 64? Come on now.
Got it. Okay.
A million
I had
and
a bunch of sixes.
Million.
You focus. You increase the power of it. You fire. It's like a bullet through him.
Oh my God.
30,
So you go through the
36,
body.
36, sorry. I'm so sorry.
2 more.
Yeah, 2 more. I can't count.
way off.
Mathing.
I can't do it.
I want to
Meh.
again shoot both guns and overclock
Okay.
to
There you
add
go.
some damage.
Look at us using skills.
I know. That's exactly what I'm thinking. Yes. Richard Charles, look, they're using it. They're beginning to understand.
They're doing it. They're doing it.
They're doing
Feel the power.
Starting to believe.
I have 18. 18 is a miss, right?
Yes.
I'm going to use another instinct.
Dan loves instinct points. You instantly know that.
Yeah!
Got it, 20! Hey!
We're killing
All right.
it over here.
Yeah.
I got 1 6, so that'll be an extra 2 lightning damage added to this. So my damage is going to be 4 plus another 3 for my overclocking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I double that because of two-handed. It's going to
No, you just roll. You roll the damage of your second weapon. So when you do it, you're doing it with both weapons. So you roll the damage of both weapons at the same time, and you just add the whole lot together.
Yeah, just
So
add
both
it
your
together.
weapon. Yeah.
What's the
So
rule
you
for-
might have two weapons, but
Yeah,
yours
the
are
second
okay because
weapon's
yours are the
the
same.
What's the ruling
Yeah.
on rolling sixes?
So,
It triggers
right.
your
So,
criticals.
so I was just doubling
It
it
triggers
before.
one
'cause-
Yeah, no, you don't. No, you
one
don't double
critical
it.
type.
You
It will
go
only trigger
Double
one
the
type
dice.
critical.
Okay.
you double the dice. So what you do is you look at what your weapons
Add two
got. So if
sixes.
you've got a 5/5 as your damage, in
Yeah.
both your weapons, you roll
Uh-huh.
all the damage for both weapons, and then you
Ten
just that's what you have.
Damn. 10 damage, I think.
So you would roll
my
8
damage
dice.
is four for one gun, 4 for another gun, and another
Yes.
3 for overclocking.
Yeah. So what you would do is you roll 8 dice for the two weapons,
Right.
and then you would roll whatever your overclock damage is on top of that as well. So you roll them all as dice because it's
11 dice
Yeah.
then.
Yeah.
Yeah,
got
you roll 11 dice.
it. Thank you. Got it. Oh my God! Look at that.
Oh my god.
Oh wow. Those are all sixes?
There was a lot of
That
sixes.
Yeah.
24.
Do it.
Dan,
It's
go
Thirty.
easy.
about
Easy.
time.
Dan,
Do
go
it.
easy.
Do it. Do it.
Dan's owed all these
44.
sixes from like the past 3 years.
There's a
Stop cashing in.
There's a lot of sixes. There's a lot of them.
47 damage, plus the 2 lightning, so 49 damage.
Nicely done, Dan.
Oh my
Sweet.
God.
I'm gonna
Dan.
give
Great.
you a Constitution save.
Me?
For the bad guy.
Okay.
Roll a Constitution check. Actually, I'm gonna make, since you're so close to his actual death, just roll a 1d6. If you roll a 1, it's gonna finish.
Come on, feel the power, Dan.
This is
Oh boy.
this
Do
is
it.
what
It's your time.
This is what you
Feel
were
the
born.
power.
Yes!
Do
You
it.
just throw that roll.
Ah, 2.
Wait, but that's.
No, he
That's
had to
just
roll a
as
1.
good.
He wanted them
Ah.
to roll a 1.
Oh, a 1. Okay, sorry.
Okay,
I didn't know we
so
were
you hit him with that was your pistols, right?
Yeah.
So you go, you a flurry of bullets. Go,
Oh my
and you
God.
riddle him with bullets. And you see chunks of him are just falling off, and you see like he's like screaming in pain and such. And if this was Ninja Turtles, you'd be blinking red.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
I'm gonna. Is it my turn?
Yes, you can go.
I'm going to attack, and I'm going to do it as a sneak attack. I'm going to follow Dan's lead because I'm stealth. I'm going to do a sneak attack on him because he doesn't know where I am. So I rolled
That's
Do
what
it.
Richard's
Do
name
it,
should be. His
Del.
character's name is just
16, 22 for the hit. Now,
Attacking him.
yeah, I'm attacking him directly. So I got 22 to the hit. Actually, one more was nice. And I got 2 criticals. So I'm
Yeah.
going to be doing, on top of all this, I'm going to be doing an additional 6 points of fire damage. But because I'm doing a sneak attack, I also get to have my surprise against him, which is 5d6 at max damage. So it's 30 points of damage starting off with. And then I do 10d6 damage on top of that as well.
Understands the system.
So when you roll 30 dice, and
No, I don't roll 30 dice.
I rolled 28.
I'm just going to make it easier. I'm just going to roll it in Discord because it's faster. It's 10d6. So I'm going to do
I think we're looking pretty
50,
good.
60,
I
70,
think Richard tapped into the power of the
30,
South Pole.
80 points of damage. Plus,
80
maybe
points of
86,
damage.
86 points of damage.
How much damage?
86.
Okay, take it easy, Richard.
my God.
You know, Richard, I think. Hold on, what's happening here? I think we're losing the connection.
Richard,
No.
check the
Yep.
Oh, too bad.
Dang,
The
where'd
power
he
of
get-
the South Pole compels you. You lost it. So I don't know if we got that number.
You angered the DM.
We didn't get that.
No, it was 86 points of damage on this one. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'm going to use Richard's word. That was devastating.
Yeah.
It was like he was sitting here.
Yeah.
Dan,
what
I
is
was
your-
just channeling you.
What is your weapon type? What are you using here?
I'm using swords. So I literally got up real close and personal and hit him with 2 swords. Two
Okay, so
magical
you
swords.
run up,
I
just
love
like,
it.
You just slice him, and he's like, "Oh, not there." Oh.
That's the worst part.
Well, the funny thing is,
He-
he would have
he's a-
appeared out of nowhere. That's the thing. He just would have just
Yes,
appeared.
you come out of the marsh like it was the Last of the Mohicans. We did that.
Yeah.
there it is.
Here it is in slow motion. The power of the South Pole. Jeez. He doesn't slice it away and dash it, and the thing's like, "Whoa." The thing falls into like a puddle of itself, and disperses, and it seems to go into the marsh below.
Nice.
Anybody who's held is dropped to the ground.
Let's get moving.
Gnomes.
What's going on with the actual crystal?
There would be. No, I think the gnomes are 9. I think it's 4. Still 4 and 4. So they're sucking up the astral crystal. The astral crystal is still there.
We should get the one from
And
outside.
his body is just like dispersing across the ground, and it's going everywhere along the astral crystal.
Are his eyes like looking up?
Yes.
It's just
His
like-
eyes in that area are just like this.
Yeah.
Like melting.
Okay.
That was my impression.
We should
get-
probably
we should get
move
the door.
towards-
We should get the
Yes.
the gnomes from outside and bring them in.
Yes, and we should move towards the portal.
Yes.
Yes.
I'd link towards the portal to get there fast.
Okay.
So I have like 100 feet on that, and then I'm gonna get out there as soon as I can to get the other gnomes in.
Okay. You
Let's
go.
get more astral crystal.
Yeah.
You
I'm
go-
gonna
I feel like there's a small
Go ahead.
window here.
finish with him first.
We're moving very fast.
Yeah, no.
The gnomes that were inside the area of protection have been mining, right?
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and you're still protecting him now. It's still up.
Right.
Okay. So, oh yeah, but anything that he's oozing into the ground goes around you.
Okay.
You run outside. You
Good
walk through. You let them know they're there, and you see Christor is literally waiting with his gem to close the portal. He's just kind of sitting there.
Send them in for mining the crystal.
Okay. The gnomes enter.
And the 2 that we left by the door, I motion for them as well to come in. So we have all.
Okay. They start going in.
I'm gonna look for packs from the other gnomes, and try to get packs, and start
Okay.
using them.
Every gnome that's alive can have a pack. Like they're fine.
Yeah.
If they don't have one already, that works.
What
So I'm not
about the
gonna make you
ones that
roll
were eaten?
broken tricks because you have extra packs?
Yeah, I'm looking for the other ones that the eaten gnomes. See if their
Oh,
pack
if
is
they
still
were eaten,
intact.
those packs would be dead. They're done.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, but you're fine. They start mining it and they pull it out. So you have 8 nodes from outside, 8 from the inside, and yeah, that's it. So you have
That's it.
You have 16 gnomes that are mining. That's not
Nice.
bad. It's somehow,
Yeah,
it-
not at
it-
all.
So
Good job.
you lost a lot, but somehow it worked out. Okay, so they start mining it. The ones that already started mining it are probably up to like 10%. It's going really slow, but they're actually gathering it, and that's what you care about right now.
Okay.
How many rounds has it been?
Since they started,
Yeah.
2.
3?
or
Two.
2.
Two.
Yeah, might be
Two.
2.
Two.
All right, that's not bad.
You guys are in the circle of protection. I imagine anyone outside circle of protection.
No.
No, I'll
Once you
go
get
back.
back in.
I technically am. Yeah.
I just want.
I mean, after you guys
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
figure
yeah,
it
yeah.
out.
we help the gnomes back in,
Get the
and
gnomes in, set it up.
Yeah.
okay, yeah, then I'll.
Any
They got
are
one
they
more
damaged?
as well,
Anybody hurt?
A little bit, but not
Not
too
bad.
bad. Not too bad.
Okay. Oh shoot, I can't do that. Never mind.
Richard, check Discord.
Please stop. I can't do it.
The portal is like up or like on the ground near us. Like, are we able to walk
Ground?
through
The
it?
portal
or
is
do we
like
have to...
Yeah,
4 feet high.
Yeah, you can walk through
Okay.
it.
Okay. I just was wondering. I don't know why I'm picturing it like in the air of this place, and then we drop
No, I
down.
don't think.
No.
No.
Well, some of us didn't drop down. We got pulled in.
Right.
Right.
Okay, so you guys, they're harvesting, and you guys are kind of just waiting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you guys are sitting there
We're
outside.
moving closer to the portal, though.
Right. We're.
That's what we want.
Oh, you want to stay in the marsh area? Just move a little closer.
We want to get. Yeah, I think we should try
they're
to get
harvesting.
everybody and the circle and everything back close to the portal.
It puts you about 50 feet closer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you
But they
said-
can keep harvesting because they're just like.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Okay. So
Alright.
you guys do that. They're harvesting up, and they're doing pretty well. After probably let's say like 30 seconds, close to a minute, you see in the outskirts beyond your protection, you see like smaller goo
Blobs?
monsters coming up.
Let's get to work
But
on those.
they're the size of like 4 feet little monsters, little bubbles coming up, and they all have
Coming
eyes.
back.
Attack
They're all coming
immediately.
out.
Get to work,
Coming
everyone.
back.
Oh my god.
But how
Any,
far is
any,
that from
any,
There's
anybody
one-
got
All
Far,
around
right?
the outskirts.
Far though, right?
Anybody
I can't
got-
even hit those guys.
I can
Yeah.
probably hit
anybody got something that's area effect?
It's coming in
Yeah.
from
Tim
the
Tim
Shanks.
Shanks.
What's up?
Yeah, this would be-
Jonathan!
It's from
Yep,
earlier.
yep.
Sorry, we weren't seeing this, guys.
Oh Jesus!
Hey.
Hey
Good.
guys.
Happy Halloween, all.
Thank you, Nova.
Thank you.
Ah, woo!
And I'll see from Charles more before.
Yo.
Okay.
I like that. Cheer it
Yeah.
out, guys.
Who's that guy?
So
Hey,
you see,
I have an idea for you guys. Maybe we should look at moving this our circle of protection closer to our portal, so we're there we can get out without having to worry about it.
Didn't I just say that? That was it.
Yeah.
That was what I was trying to
That's what
say a
that's what
second
they-
ago.
that's
That's
what
what
they're
we're
doing.
I think
That's
he's
what
got
I
an extra
We're
crystal
doing.
in his ears. I'm not
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. That's what we're doing. Get close to the portal. So
Great,
that we're right
great
there.
idea, Richard. Thank you.
Thank you, Richard.
Good call,
Thanks,
Richard. We wouldn't have
You,
thought of
s-
that.
you see the creatures start growing up. I'm just gonna save you the trouble of
Hey.
attacking and rolling. You start picking off a couple of them, like in the hay. When you hit them, they kind of explode.
Yeah.
The ones that you don't hit, because there are plenty more than you have bullets, they start grouping together and coming up. When they get a little bigger, it's like 5 feet, 6 feet. There's probably about even every round. I'm gonna say another 5 rounds go, and you're at a minute now of harvesting. And there's probably maybe like 7 of these creatures are coming up, and then on the sides they start grouping together and they get bigger. And
We gotta go.
What do the packs look like?
the packs are probably about
2 rounds was 10%.
yeah. I'm trying to think because I have guys
Let
that
'em come- let 'em come-
cascading after rounds.
Let them reform. Let them come
The
back.
main,
We'll do
the
it
main
again.
the main 2 guys are probably about like 30% now. They're approaching a third.
How many big ones are there? How many big ones are forming?
There's 7 altogether now. All of a sudden, you see a figure from the marsh
No.
on the opposite side of the portal, walking up. It has like a red sash.
Oh boy.
No.
It's like flowing hair.
No.
And it kind of just like walks up.
No.
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 Sorry.
No.
You can go.
No.
Tony.
It's just
Tony,
like-
Tony, can I go? No.
Tony, you can leave. Go. No.
This figure's still far away, right?
It's on the outskirts of the marsh at the side. It's close enough, but also far away. It's not like it's right on you.
Like time or space matters to
It's
this person.
it's staying there and it pulls out something.
Oh, jeez. Not something.
And you all of a sudden you hear the playing.
Oh no.
Stand back, foul beast, I beckon you.
What?
Do
Holy
not turn and fall
moly.
to that dark pool. And you all of a sudden you see like a light come out. And you see that all those things that come up, they kind of fall and splash to the ground.
Whoa.
And you
The
see
loot?
it is the lovely loot.
Whoa.
And that is where we end today's episode.
Oh my god!
The loot. The loot.
Oh my god!
That's wild.
The warrant.
The warrant.
The warrant.
That is where we end today's episode, guys. Don't go anywhere. We're going to go into the engine room right after and talk about this amazing episode. This was a lot of fun. And I'm excited to see how the talk will go. So don't go
Yes.
anywhere. Stay tuned. We'll see you guys soon in 3.5 minutes. Thanks, guys. Hello, hello, and welcome. It is time for the engine room. This is the after show for season 3, episode 2, Nether Ever. Nether Ever. We're going to take it over to Phil Castellano, who is in the
Oh.
first seat. And Phil, what is the meaning of this episode's title?
Nether Ether. Well, first off, we were in the Nether.
That's true.
Yes.
So
That's-
right there, big clue.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Nether and maybe Nether Ever, like it's like a play on words from Never Ever. So maybe the idea that we're going in there.
And we ain't ever getting out.
and we- yeah. So there's a lot of wordplay here, which I respect. So nice.
Deep wordplay.
Nice.
I
Nice
like
on
it.
that.
Deep
Nice.
wordplay.
But
Nice.
yeah. So we're in the Nether. We're Nether Ethering.
Nether Ethering. So
We're
let's
evering.
talk about... go ahead.
So we're evering.
Yes, we're evering in the Nether.
Yeah.
And we also
Um,
never,
have
we
I
never ever expected the loot to be there either.
Right, I guess let's talk about that now. So the loot was in the end. I know you all thought it was somebody else, but it was the loot.
Yes.
That's why you said nope 1,000 times.
Yep.
What did you?
1001.
Nope.
So let's talk about how did the loot get there?
That's a good question.
I think he walked.
Where?
Good possibility.
No,
I'm trying to remember when the loot
No
died.
idea. I barely know how we got there. Like, I don't know how the loot got there.
Luke got there when he, well,
Oh,
he
when
fought
did the loot die?
necromancer.
Right, what happened when he fought the necromancer?
He died
Right, where did he go?
into the Nether
Yeah.
because it's the
Because that's where. That's remember I said that if you go into, you're gonna go into the nothing, into the
right.
forest and nil space. We went into the Nether. This is like the purgatory, like the
Okay.
nothing. This is it. Your soul is trapped.
Unless you have a portal.
Unless
So-
you have a
Right.
portal, yeah.
So if he leaves the Nether, could he?
We don't know. I can't answer that question.
Does he look whole to us in the
He
Nether?
looks like somebody who's been living out in the wild of the Nether.
like Tom Hanks in
Yes,
He's a castaway.
He's a yes.
he looks like a ranger, a multi-class ranger bard now.
My God.
Yeah,
Sweet.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That'd be cool.
Wow.
yeah.
With nether, he's a netherite.
Nether-
No.
And
That's
netherite.
cool.
That's interesting.
It is interesting because wouldn't there be villages of people?
Oh, that's pop maybe.
Hard to say.
That'd be cool.
Well, if you think about it, everyone that was in the shadow realm
Right.
when it died could actually be here.
Right.
Same as like Essence could be here, and all of those the dragons that were lost and all of that could theoretically be here.
Yeah, but you said she was blinked out of existence.
She was
Well, out of existence into non-existence.
correct.
Which is where we are, actually. The Nether.
Yes.
Oh.
We're in non-existence.
We're in the
So
nothing.
crazy.
That's like a thing. How about that?
That's almost where I sent Charles that one time.
This is
That
what he
close.
was looking for. He couldn't,
That
he
close.
couldn't figure out how to get there.
It's just settled on
Close,
top of a
so
mountain.
close.
That close.
Tony's like, please, please.
That's how
Just
close
go-
it came.
You don't need to send him across the
You don't need
galaxy.
to-
You could
Yeah.
send him like on a mountain or something. Okay, fine. Okay. The largest
sounds great.
betrayal
I'm back
ever in
here.
Only Dungeon history.
You got here eventually. Good for you.
Hey, I've been here before. Y'all are new.
Oh my God.
That's actually true. Our characters have actually been in the Nether before. We don't remember it, but we
No, you
do.
don't.
We,
You
but we
don't.
did-
Now,
yeah.
when you guys went to the Nether, your souls went to the Nether, but you guys physically walked into the Nether. You should think about this difference.
Right.
Wild.
So when you guys went there, the ones that stayed behind, not the ones that you ended your lives so you could save your soul. You guys physically walked in with soul intact in your body,
Yeah.
rather than what they did. Their soul went, and then somehow they were returned.
So,
Somehow they defeated. They won. They won their way out. You know that the vampire, the race, the
Right.
Canaanites actually do this. They kind of like go there spiritually in a sense, and then they come back. It's what they experience as like something after life. It's not a heaven. It's not with the god. It's literally the nothing, the in between, the Nether. They go to the Nether. and they-
now, is there any sign of Val?
Any sign of who?
Oh yeah,
Val.
Val.
now,
No,
Wow.
no.
That's scary.
That means now there's two Vals in the Nether.
oh boy.
No.
We need
Just
to
for
be
you guys
afraid.
talking.
Be very, very afraid.
So afraid.
He's so afraid.
He
He's
just
leaving.
comes through that door somehow.
He's
Just like
coming to America.
he just walks through.
That would be something. That would be something.
So let's talk about what are your impressions. We're working backwards in this episode. Let's talk about what are your impressions of the Nether. What is this place? Why is it like this? Do you think there's more? Is that like this? Is that different? What do you think?
Think there's more what? More of the Nether? Yes.
Yeah, I think so. I think more than Nether.
Yes and no.
Nah,
It's
this is it.
infinitely Nether. Like
I don't think
it's
so. I
forever
think this is it. Like you said, there was like a fog. I don't think there's anything past the fog. It's only this area
I think
right
you're
here.
just,
No.
I think you're just saying
That's
that just
it.
to say that. I don't think you actually mean that.
No, I don't
Okay.
think you mean that. He just
That's
said
what
that
I'm
the
saying.
loot looks like he was living. He's a ranger, or whatever. He's gonna be
Yeah.
a ranger in the
Right.
marsh. Where
That's
does
right.
he get these resources from?
Like right over there.
Oh,
The
oh,
corner
right
store.
over there.
It's
Okay,
like
right down the road. Okay.
First, I killed something there,
that corner
and then I
over
made
there.
my camp
Yeah, yeah.
there.
He's
Wait,
been
but
over
if it's
here.
just this, then where's everyone else who's
And
been
right
here?
here's my closet.
I don't know. It's just a thought.
I put my shoes here.
I think that you could figure out how the Nether works if you just started connecting the dots
Is it just
together. I
the-
think you would get it fast.
Is it just the inverse of reality? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I'm not going to answer that question, but it's a very good question.
Well, they said it was the anti. The vines are like look like the anti of Andaria.
Like wherever we are, the opposite is like.
Yeah,
where
I
did that
agree.
creature come
I think
from?
so. The bog,
I think the portal summoned it.
the astral bog.
I think the
I like that.
portal summoned it.
I love that.
I-
Take experience points.
I think when you open a portal, it creates like a pull that like the amalgamation formed and it seeked out.
That's awesome. I don't know if
Also, where do we see the black forest before?
In the
yeah.
Shadow Realm.
In the Shadow Realm. The
Shadow
Shadow Realm
Realm.
was sucked
Right.
up into the Ether.
True.
So the Shadow Realm is within the Nether, a lot of it.
Mm.
And
So
you see
does
this
that
creature
mean
with an
the
amalgamation
necromancer
of
is?
all that stuff, but eating souls.
So
Butt
there-
eating, yeah.
So what is this space?
But isn't this space?
the null.
Didn't they say that the astral crystal is at the edge of
A portal.
the portal?
Yes.
So this is really like the edges of the Nether. Then this is before the actual Nether.
You get to the assumption. You can think of it any way
Possibly.
you want to.
Okay.
That you can make sense out of that. If you're DMing your own quest, you could say, well, this is like this, and that would make sense. But is that how the Nether works? Is there actual physical location, physical dimensions of the Nether?
Oh, I don't think so.
Maybe when a portal gets formed, it kind of creates an area. So so the bigger the portal is, the bigger the area that is formed, because it kind of gives it life in a sense, because it's connecting it to a reality. And because
Oh.
if the Nether is a null space, it's nothing. And then
Oh,
when
so
a portal's
kinda
there,
like-
it creates it.
It was like kind
Mm.
of like rendered in real time. And
Yes.
then like that's what it
Yeah.
rendered was this amalgamation. It was like because it wasn't there, and then when it was formed,
I'm so excited you got that. I'm just going to tell you straight up that is exactly what happened. I'm so
Wow.
excited that that was great. That was fantastic. Reality, physical reality.
had to form.
I'm so excited. I can't. I only want to exploit that, but I have to.
That's what you always wanted.
That's what I always
So he
wanted.
was on it.
Physical reality has been sucked out of that portal and is around the area of that portal because it's being pulled into the Nether.
Yeah.
That's exactly why that's there.
Cool.
Now, there's a lot you don't know, so it's okay to tell you that, but that is exactly what
Let's
happened.
just take the W, guys. I'll see you guys next week.
Yeah.
So the Nether was
Later.
nothing until it started
Yeah.
So the
pulling
portal
reality into it.
Until the
Becoming
portal was
something.
opened.
Okay.
Exactly. And that's why
So
you
y-
have non-existent. But wait, you have existence in non-existence.
So
Yeah.
depending on where the portal was opened, would that make a difference of what is on the other side of the portal?
I think until you step in there, until it's being perceived.
Right, one way yes, the
No.
other way no.
Yeah, because remember, things can come out of the Nether. Like, think about the tentacles came out before anyone went in. So when the portal's created, I think that's kind of creates that, and then things.
Well, that's what I'm saying. When
Basically
the
grow.
portal's created, what's inside that part of the portal? Like when you go inside of it, does
Mhm.
that
It's hard to
rely?
say if it goes to one spot or if it could go somewhere else. It's hard to say. But yeah, I understand what you're saying.
Okay.
But does it go
okay.
to like one location on a map to the portal to the
No,
Nether?
no, no. Is it like what is then physicalized on the other side of the portal?
Well,
I
Does
would
that
say-
depend on?
I would say you in here would understand this as frequency,
Okay.
like spirituality frequency.
Right.
Okay, So is that creature created because Noah's in Soulst, and it was a version of.
Hmm.
Well, is it possible that it was
Hmm.
created the way we perceived it because something else went in it first? So maybe there was like
Well, that seems likely because something had to go in there for anything to be
Yeah.
formed in there.
so something went in there first, and then amalgamation was formed, and then it started reaching out.
But why is astral crystal there?
So the only reason you know to answer that question is that astral crystal is created around portals.
Mm.
So portal reality
Mm.
combining with the non-existence realm, the Nether realm, right, creates the astral crystal.
Cool.
If there's something else, you don't know.
Mm.
But that's what you know now for information.
So could the astral crystal also be considered like almost a fabric of reality, like a building block of
You know that once it touches atmosphere, it becomes solid.
solid, right?
Yeah.
But how can you affect the solidity of it? Like your
Maybe because like once it leaves, once it reaches atmosphere, it almost becomes real, type of thing.
right, but
Hmm.
okay,
Like it's in an imaginative
that's-
state.
right, exactly.
You guys
That's what I was
remember
thinking.
what-
Like waves
Do
or
you guys remember what
particles.
astral crystal is?
Energy?
I'm not going to answer this one. I'll let you think about it.
Is the juice?
But you guys, I think I'm almost positive you guys have said it in the last season when you were dealing with it and discussing it. And you were talking to
Fuel?
I believe. Well, it is used as fuel. When you were talking to Fate, the dragon, I think that this was revealed. I'm gonna leave it out there if you don't remember.
I can't remember.
I don't remember right away.
3 of you were there. What the world? It was just 2 days ago. Come on.
Really?
But what they went through has been a lifetime.
But yeah, I mean, basically, it seems to be it's the creation, it's the convergence between reality and null space. That's what astral crystal basically is like.
Well, yeah. Well, that's
Yeah, byproduct of
reality,
reality
meeting
non-reality.
meeting up non-reality.
like an ectoplasmic goo kind of thing.
Oh.
Yeah, take the essence of Nether and make it real, and when it's fabricating, you start to create
Yeah.
And
astral
that's
crystal.
what it is. What does it look like?
And that's why it's so
It's
rare.
kind of like a plasma, I think.
Is it crystally?
Yeah. Oh yeah, 100%.
Shimmery slime.
Yes.
I love it. I'm gonna bring in some astral crystal.
You got
Next
some at
week.
home, just chilling.
Mm-hmm.
So what
Sure
do you
do.
what do you think?
Store it in? I mean, like,
So
Plastic container.
what's your
oh,
plan?
really?
Yeah.
What's your plan now? Like,
Tupperware.
I'm not saying nothing.
what's your plan now? Do you venture forth into the Nether,
No, let's take our.
or do
things
you
and
take
leave.
your
Yeah.
Take our shit and
crystal and go home?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're taking our crystals and
We're-
go home.
We're getting our shit and getting out of there.
Get out.
Going home.
I'm all for getting out of there.
Although when we go up,
Soon as
But
possible.
but do we bring the loot with us?
No, I want to talk to the loot
Yeah,
first.
we gotta talk to the loot.
What's going on in here?
I wonder if he could leave. If he even
No, you
would
can't
be
leave.
capable of leaving
Yeah, well, that's the thing. We
this
gotta ask.
realm.
I'm not in here
Well,
with you.
here's the thing. Bellamont left.
No,
He
but
wasn't. He didn't.
go
Wasn't in
in,
the
though.
portal.
He didn't go in.
He doesn't have those types of cojones.
Bellamont was dead, remember?
I
He's,
got
he's,
vampirized.
he stayed in the shadow realm. Y'all didn't bring him out.
He is a.
So how'd he get out?
Bellamon. He's a shadow of a man.
Well, remember, a lot of people were
gnome.
taken out by Tom, who was a giant crystal, and they were in a realm that was still like material realm and physical.
That's true.
So some people were pulled out. But if you were lost to the Nether, you were lost.
Where's
So
Arky?
Technically, Arky would be in the realm for sure. That's not all either.
Thistle.
Thistle's soul was saved. He's with
He was
Andaria.
with Andaria.
Oh, that's right.
Had held?
That's right.
Would Dragano technically be in here?
No, Richard. Why would you even ask that?
No,
question?
because it's I mean, technically speaking, I'm not saying he is, but I'm saying because
I'm
What?
not going to answer. I have to think about it because I don't want to answer that incorrectly.
yeah.
Richard's
That's
evil.
not a
That's why he
question
asked
you
that.
ask.
He's
He's
rendering
evil.
it in his
Oh,
mental.
he's right. Let me roll for it. He's right next to you.
He's been here the
Wow.
whole time.
What are the
He's
odds?
been here the whole
Oh.
time.
Infinite space. He's right next to you.
He's
We
right
came here to
behind
save you.
Infinite
He's
space.
sticking to your boots. He's
Dragano.
sticking to the
It's your
boots.
time to shine again.
Paisan.
Imagine you turn a questions like save Dragano.
Nope.
Oh
I don't
my
think you quite
goodness.
understand the purpose of what you've been doing.
Thanks for coming to get me, guys.
Guys, I've been thinking about it. I
Guys,
don't want to be bad anymore.
sorry.
Oh, busy.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey, Birch. I cried when I watched that episode.
Oh,
Our rating level just dropped.
or went up.
I mean,
YouTube's like,
There is-
what happened to this channel? 1 second just brought you down. What happened there? Oh, they yelled bitch 37 times. Just get an R rating.
It was Dragano's fault.
It was evil God's fault. So what do you think is in the rest of the Nether? What's there?
the Elven Lord,
Wow.
the Dwarven King.
Also
Andaria?
wild.
Those would probably went to
You
Andaria.
gotta think-
Could
Andaria?
Andaria be there
Do
too?
you think Andaria's there? You want everybody to be in the non
I guess.
Everyone's in the
Well-
Nether.
I guess you got to think of.
the
Like,
Nether, the Nether,
As long as we're together.
I
the
guess,
Nether, the Nether.
You might
We'll
have
be
to-
together forever.
you might have to think about characters in the past that have been blinked out of existence. Any
Mm,
notable ones that have disappeared?
That's a good question.
Atlas. Oh no, Atlas was that
Mm-mm.
was the choice. Dan went with the other one. Sorry.
What?
You chose to blink Essence out of existence.
Oh, that's right.
They might be here.
I said Atlas, but I forgot it was just.
Yeah, they have
Oh,
their souls
Rage.
had to be moved
Oh.
out of physical existence and not captured by Andaria.
Oh,
Rage would be here too. Oh no.
Well, it wouldn't just be in Daria. It would be
Rage.
anything really. I mean, depending, because I mean, would that mean that what's the Karenite big massive
Wait.
soul crystal thing of Karenite? Is that like the part of the Nether? All those souls that are
The
trapped
Nether,
in there.
the Nether
Blue
stretches the
Star?
entire universe.
Wait a second, but what are the? Then what is the source of light for Karen? Isn't it the Nether?
No, that's the blue star.
The blue star, but that's a part of the Nether.
Or
You
is
say
it?
Many interesting things, which I love. But I have no comment.
Or is it?
What-
It
do
is.
you remember the whole story about that we've
Yes.
talked about? So, what power is the Everstar?
Yeah, souls.
Mm-hmm.
Souls of the Karenites.
Mm-hmm.
So.
So
It,
anyway,
it's not-
it came up
So-
that the Everstar seems to be quite sus.
Sus.
Slightly. Yes. Yes.
So it seems like that it's powered differently than other stars.
Correct.
Other
We know
stars
it's powered by the
other,
souls.
other stars are powered by like fusion, by the physical existence, right?
Heat,
the
molecules, the
elements.
elements.
Yes, the Everstar is not, and the King Everstar is the one that figured out how to do it.
So maybe they found a way to create a portal
The
and have
plot
it
has been
where
we've been
yeah.
remembered.
Remember to remember.
Remember that your whole goal is to, if this was your expansive goal, by the way. You just want to close it. You could have went there, just closed
Right.
it, and been done. You guys went in.
Well,
you,
we immediately
Mine.
lost the guy.
We're
that was
getting more
supposed to close
people. Come on.
That was
everyone inside.
that wasn't smart. We should have had Alexander wait outside.
Everyone in the pool.
That's
Close
who it
this-
was. Everybody in the pool.
Well,
and just close it up behind us and be done with it.
Look who we got though.
he kind of
Loot,
volunteered to
bro.
go in. We didn't.
Good.
We found the loot.
Yeah, we got a little.
Well, he
not
kind of went in
much.
by himself. I mean, you think about it, Alexander didn't really give you a choice. He just kind of walked straight in.
True, true.
Yeah,
No,
he
but
went in.
He that was his primary mission was to close it and supposedly.
Well,
he had
actually, it was to
means-
investigate it. He wanted to find out
Right.
more about it. So,
You've
the
had,
thing
you've
is,
had a huge party change this episode.
Yeah.
You possibly have lost Bellinum. You've lost Alex. Oni's character is possibly lost. And you've lost
but then again, Oni's character could also just be invisible because he does tend to do that. He could have walked
Things
in,
like that.
turned
Mhm.
invisible, and walked back out again. We would never have known.
Mm,
He does do things like that.
So if you guys leave here intact, you're able to escape. You get back to physical existence. If you're able to get your airship, which has been stolen by Zim,
Like a
then
big balloon.
you would take it back to the Andarian Council, and you guys would
The Red Knight.
You would fuel the ship, the Autumn Light,
Mm-hmm.
and the Red Knight agreed that he would travel with you. Yes, because this is a task. No one's done what you're doing right now.
To the Fortress of Zir.
To the Fortress here, and the question that you asked a long time ago, which I think was asked first by Dan's character in season 1, was basically like what we can do. I think to like earn the favor of the gods. What can we do to prove ourselves? And that was kind of like a theme that's been
Yeah.
going up. How can I prove myself? How can I prove myself? Like, what can I do? And then the final answer that came from that was other things in the answer of season 1, how it wrapped up, but also in the end of season 2 with the Red Knight kind of just saying like, yes, you want to show me something. You're gonna do something, and then I will join you. You know, you must create the success for me to join you at that level, not beg me to join you, and I'm going to do that. So the Red Knight would join you on this mission. He would no longer be in touch with his power, though.
Right.
He would be a very
He'd still be powerful though.
he'd be a very powerful character, but
connected to his
he would not
crystal.
be a god anymore. He would lose all the godliness.
But we still have all that
What
knowledge,
level would he
which
be?
he wouldn't have before.
He would be like a super farmer. He would be like around at 100th level. Well, in this system, he wouldn't be 100th level, but he would be very powerful.
Got to be scary. That's the system.
Yeah, he would be ridiculously scary in the system. So yes, he
Yeah.
would go with you, and then you guys would venture out of game. I've told you that in that adventure, it's sandbox time. You guys can do it any way you want. You'll be flying. You will have limited resources. It'll be like playing Homeworld, in a sense. And you'll be able to choose what you want. Like, okay, I want this many fighters. I want to have this capability on my ship. You guys will choose it, and then you will go into deep space. And you'll try to accomplish whatever mission you think you should accomplish. And maybe
Where Altari
maybe
is.
you'll find
Altari's
Dragano
home.
again, and you bring him back.
No, Altari's home planet.
Yes. Let's
Altari's home
go.
planet. You know his home planet. Right?
Well, to go there.
You dying to go to that planet.
Literally.
She might die. She might die getting to that planet.
Literally.
Multiple times.
Exactly.
I do want to say one thing. Congratulations, guys, on using the system this week. It was awesome
Everyone
to see the
used the
damage you
system.
could do.
Exactly how
Not
it was
bad,
designed.
not
Everyone
bad.
did a great job.
Did it.
Did it, then it good.
Yeah.
I honestly thought like there wasn't going to be a way to deal physical damage to that guy.
Yeah, that's
Giant
why,
pile of
that's why I
garbage.
just
I was
thought,
like,
we should
"Mm."
hit it. Like, just hit it. See what happens.
Well,
Like,
because
I was gonna hit
you're-
it, but I felt
you're
like-
right. Whenever you do something like that, 100% that if it's got to be magical and
Yeah.
that does affect it. But again, because physical reality is coming into this world, the physical still works
Ah.
for now.
So if that portal was closed,
That's an interesting question. Close it and find out.
if that portal
Oh.
We should probably do
was
that.
closed,
Well, I
Be on
don't
the other
think we
side of
want to
it.
be in there when it closes.
Right,
so.
We should probably
right.
go through first. And...
Yeah,
Because
let's
reality-
do
close around
that.
and find out. Close
It would collapse.
Do that.
Crazy thing is,
yeah, the reality would collapse.
when you talk to this guy, you might find out some pretty interesting stuff.
The loot.
Like, you would love to have a conversation with the loot right now because the whole week you'd be like, like that face. It's your thinking face.
If you got questions, write it down.
You would take Novi to school and you come back home. You wouldn't be able to function because the loot has been here for a while. And you're going to learn something really, really juicy.
We
That's
shoot
gonna
him.
Make you go, maybe we do this.
Maybe
know,
we
See-
stay in the Nether.
Is
No,
the-
actually, the worst thing that could happen for the Nether is that the Nether forms around souls. So if you stay in the Nether, you will form areas around yourself. You could probably walk to portals and that type of thing. So there's all sorts of things you could theoretically do.
I was kind of thinking along the same lines as that. Like, what if the Nether is like its only form is where it's perceived? You know, that type of thing. But what if it's smaller, depending on how it's perceived? You know what I mean? So, like, if it's perceived here and perceived in another place, like 1,000 miles away, what if in the Nether it only appears that they're close together? You know what I mean? Unless something in the middle is perceived, then it gets larger.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
You do
So you could
know
move from
that.
basically portal to
Yeah,
portal.
maybe that could be the science behind like Astral Crystal, how we're able to use it to like jump like that.
That is. You know that from before. How Kanos is already said in the campaign that like Kanos can travel from the other planet to here, like that. It's like dark matter,
Yeah.
literally. It's like yes, it connects. Spooky entanglement, like it's here to there. That's what it is. Distance is not a fact.
Yeah. That's
So that's why you might learn some interesting stuff. That'll be like, oh, okay, we could just do this in a second.
And there could be something else. By closing the portal here, you stop Kanos from being able to do that jump because it isn't an anchor
Right.
point for it to
Yeah.
travel.
Right. Stop.
And
Close
that's
the
what it is.
portal. Stop Kanos.
Astral
Yeah.
Crystal.
What side are you on? If you're on the inside, it gives you actions to whole new options that you're never going to get access to again in the game.
Right.
Yeah.
That would be your choice.
So
But we
Or
can
go
get
on the
locked in
outside,
there.
play safe, play Mr. Damien Scrow. Let's close that portal on the outside, guys.
Astral
I'm
Crystal.
not doing that.
Astral Crystal may not perceive distance. Then it's just like
Right. Well,
Maybe Astral Crystal. Okay.
when it exists. If you know what I mean, like
maybe.
It only
I know
exists.
what you're saying. I know what you mean. So
Yeah.
yes, but it's interesting way you're putting it. But yeah.
yeah.
Astral Crystal being a part of the Nether, the distance means nothing,
nothing
to it.
to
So
it.
the connection is how it does, is exactly how like spell jamming and hyperspace travel works with it.
It's science.
It's science.
Blinded me with science.
Any questions you want to ask? I'll allow one group question.
Ooh.
Ask me anything. And then we'll go out on that. You'll combine in one question you can ask me. Ask me anything you want. I'll answer any question.
How about?
We could ask like how in depth can we get with it? Like future events. Like
No, like don't
I won't be that guy.
predict it. I'm not gonna answer like
Something to support what we've learned already.
Yeah.
it's like if you were
Something
opening
to
if
expand.
you're opening like the library of the universe.
Yeah.
You know,
Does
asking
it have to be yes or no?
It'll definitely at least be yes or no, and if I can expand on it, I feel like it's appropriate, I'll expand.
What if we ask who else is here?
Ooh.
That's not very yes
Could
or
we
no.
spend a fate point?
Okay.
Who,
Another.
If
Okay.
you want to spend
and-
pay points and add on who's here and who's not
I'll-
here,
I
put
also
up
I
one.
kind of want to also ask about like
Nah.
the Citadel, because the Citadel is the one thing that exists through all timelines.
Like
How is
whether-
that connected?
or
and the
whether it's here,
crystal-
maybe.
Yeah, well,
something.
it's rainbow crystal,
Mm.
right? That's the only place you find the rainbow crystal. But when the astral crystal solidifies, isn't it rainbow crystal? Or no?
No.
Doesn't matter. Okay.
no. You're talking about
Okay.
the Chimera crystal?
Yeah.
The Chimera crystal is just like a super version of crystals combined together.
But the crystal of the Citadel, that's rainbow crystal.
It's a giant soul crystal.
But like the armor and stuff that those people wear, that's all.
That's rainbow, yeah.
That's rainbow crystal.
Yeah, that
Is
crystal
that
is rainbow.
chimera or is that?
No. It's very powerful, but no, it's not exactly a Chimera crystal.
Okay.
Okay. How
Questions on all
about
of it?
how do you form a portal? Because we don't actually know how do you form a portal to the Nether.
Oh, that's a
If
good one.
you imagine if there was a way that you could create a portal,
Oh, yeah.
go and do what you wanted, and then close it again, and then reopen it whenever you wanted it. So it formed. You could then give yourself a doorway in and out, but no one else could go through. Is there a way to do that? You just imagine having it where you could open a portal, go in, get the astral
Mm.
crystal you wanted, leave, close it again, and no one else
Yeah.
could travel to there.
Could we ask
'Cause the
how,
portal doesn't
how to open
exist.
a portal?
How to create them, how to stabilize them.
How to create a portal.
Is that
like
could that be
this.
what jumping is? Like
Yeah.
like star pathing? Could that be just like a we're
Like it's
portaling through the
creating
nether
a portal
and we're
and
just
Yeah.
how we're getting through real quick. It's like
It's like a slipping.
yeah, like we're slipping into the
It's-
nether
it's
real
like
quick and then
slip
coming out.
space.
Right. Right. It's a conduit for travel.
It's kind of like you're just going right through.
Yeah,
It's like needling, like
Yeah.
threading the needle.
that's
Needling,
exactly what.
yeah.
That's the motion I just made. That's what's.
Yeah.
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 So you want to ask that? How to
Yeah.
open a portal?
Yeah, when in a time you can ask anything. Ask how do you open a portal? That's a good question. That's actually a really good question, I think. Don't you?
Kinda, yeah. But I
Yeah.
don't
Well, you
think
can
you're
ask
gonna.
me anything.
You're not
Ask
gonna
me-
tell us exactly
how
how
to
to
make a
do
portal.
it, though. I don't think
Yeah, I think it's a good question.
it's not gonna tell us how to do it. Is he?
I play this game only for Dan's looks.
What are you thinking, Dan? What are you thinking about?
Yeah. What would you ask?
He's just like, why are you saying that, Tony? Why are you being a dick?
I don't know. I want to know who else is here, but I feel like we could just ask the loot next week.
If he doesn't know,
Well,
you
thing
lose this
is,
opportunity.
the Nether's so expansive, he probably hadn't seen anybody.
How about is there any portals open nearby that he's aware of, or if there's any
No.
portals nearby to where we are?
Don't we know that this is the last open portal, though?
Thing
On-
is,
on
In
Daria.
Daria.
The thing is,
On
we've
Daria.
learned that distance might not be a factor here. So another portal opening up could be
Right, it could go to another
Another
place,
galaxy.
another
Go to another
planet.
planet.
Well, that's
another
why the
anywhere.
loot. That's where this is going to be enticing now, because we can either walk out of the portal on Indaria,
Right,
Yeah.
or
or
walk
we
at
can
it
go with the
someplace
loot
else.
and
Or,
walk
some,
out
or
of it
somewhere really
else.
far away, maybe even outside the solar system.
Right.
exactly yeah.
Well, hold on though. We do know that the logbook in the tanker ship had coordinates of different places to get astral crystal. And now that we know that there are portals that you go in to get astral crystals, those will probably be the portals.
Could be.
So you want to know how do you close portals
Coming
easily?
with
You
the
imagine if
solar
you could find a
system.
way you could go and you imagine to close all the portals to the Nether.
Well, you know, Christor can close the portals.
Can you open them?
No, they don't know how to do that.
It seems like they have
Well,
to be formed.
Christor doesn't know how to open the
somehow.
portals.
The vampires do.
I'm not going to say who. I'm just going to tell you who's that.
So let's just learn how to open a portal.
Okay, because
Look.
with the one question you always say ask about the Everstar too, because he said any question
I'm sorry. Would
you could
Star who?
ask about the
Christopher?
Everstar. But the Everstar,
Oh, the Everstar.
because it was any question.
Mm.
I think we should ask
Is the
how to-
Everstar blue?
How to open a portal. That's what I would like to know. How can we
I think that's a good question.
open a portal?
If we have that ability, we can open it anywhere. Can we open a portal from inside the Nether? Like if we have
Ooh.
that
Open a portal
ability,
out.
right?
Who knows where that would put us? That could put us somewhere crazy.
Right.
Mm,
How do we know?
I want to know how they're formed.
the portal.
That's what we're saying.
That's what we're saying. Want to do that?
It's
That's
it's
pretty-
valuable information.
Yeah, I think it's a good question. Yeah.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Question form.
Bink.
It's happening?
Here
Go for it.
you go, sir. Hand it in to the office.
The first way is ritual magic. It's possible for a magic user to open up a portal using ritual magic. You would need a lot of power, a lot to do so, but it is possible to open a portal to the Nether straight from the physical realm. The other way would be technically we talked about before, like going through in and out of it with using technomancy. That is one way of technically going through, although you can't stay in it. You just kind of slide along the surface in a way. The other way is if you have any sort of great impact, like a bomb of one specific type of magical energy. If it was big enough, kind of like a neutron star. If it was an antimatter collision, like so hard you could rip the fabric of reality and you could open into no space. So the
But do you have to
necromancer
do it
did
with
this.
that-
The necromancer did it with magic.
Wait. So what would you have to do with a neutron star?
You need like a magical energy
Concentrated
focus on one
magic.
point, kind of like to create a black hole, but with magical power in an instance. And hopefully you had some sort of attention to get to the Nether, and perhaps you could reason that out how that would work. Something needs to rip reality apart to open a hole into the Nether, or you need ritual magic strong enough to do so, like the necromancer did.
Mm.
So the necromancer literally made these portals, then and like in the in between created his reality. It's like if at the beginning of the pencil was reality, and the bottom is the Nether, he created the shadow realm in between.
Right.
Remember that portal you guys walked in?
Sure do.
Do you know exactly what portal I mean?
The blood portal?
No.
Oh.
The portal that
never
you
mind.
guys walked in Ember's.
Sunken City.
Yeah, in Ember's cave. Remember you walked in through the darkness,
Mm.
and remember in the middle was him. So he kind of grabs you and it came back. But if you were able to go through all the way, you would go to the Nether. He grabs you in the middle of it as you're passing through, before you get to the Nether. And that's why when it was destroyed, it was just all going to the Nether. That make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Seems like it makes enough sense.
Enough. I'm trying to follow it.
That is your answer.
So is that the
Okay,
same
so
sort
it's
of portal
possible.
that's at the bottom of the tower of the exchange's tower? Is that the same sort of principle?
No, as Richard tries to
So you're saying there's
No,
navigate
I'm not.
across
I'm just.
into his palm.
Well, no, I'm just asking the question about that. There's like whether or not
There's such a
that's
question
the
about a
same
portal that I have
principle
complete
of
control
the.
over.
Yeah, that's the one where you create. Someone's created a shadow realm, basically. That's how you create those sort of realms, is it?
The answer I said before is the way that
Right.
That you
can be done.
create Shadow Realm.
The Necromancer created a whole realm in between
The
the
portals.
Nether reality and non-reality. Is exactly what he did.
How is he able to border? Like, how is there a border between the two?
Well, where do you go when you in a sense teleport? Because you don't go there physically. So there's an in between.
And that's where I built it. In
That's where he
between
built it, right? It's kind of like a piggybacked reality, physical reality. But
Yeah,
it's,
but
it's
I'm
also
like-
it's
I'm-
also his consciousness was controlling it. It was
Right.
his energy. He was deeply tied to it.
I'm just saying, like, where do the borders come into play? Like, where are the
Physical borders.
well, there has to be some border where like the portals where you enter and you're able to leave. So how does it? How-
It's tethered by those portals. Those portals are the anchors. They are like the if
Okay,
you
I
were a
see.
ship and they rope to the pier,
I
those
see.
are the ropes to the pier. Sever them all, which was done in last quest.
And it collapses.
Right, and he was tethering to the crystals,
The
soul
hearts,
crystals.
the crystal hearts too.
Yeah, his heart was at every crystal. He was tethering on to like these soul crystals that exist in so many dimensions. That's why you guys kept severing the connection, sever, and then it was unhinged. And you're like, okay, get him out of here.
Okay.
And that was done. So that is it, guys. That is the answer to your question. And congratulations, you're still alive in the Nether River. Guys, we will
For
see you
now.
next week for the
Nice.
next episode of Audio Dungeon. Thanks so much. And guys, happy Halloween. Hope you enjoyed our costumes. And we will see you next time on Audio Dungeon. Good. Thanks a lot, guys.
See ya.
Later.
Later.